Hey, how's it going, dude? I mean, other than
Hello.
the eyeball thing.
Give me a second.
Yep. I'll let you choose what we're doing.
What was that?
I gave you group leader so you can choose what we're doing, since
Okay.
you're the one with the impairment and all.
It's just an eye patch.
That's fair.
Oh, I had to take the eye patch off for a moment to use the sterile cloth to clean around my eye. Oh, it's gross. I'll just leave it as it's gross.
Yeah, no, I don't. The less I hear about that, the happier I will remain.
Or you can be happy that I took the suffering on so someone else doesn't have to because the universe balances that way.
Fair, fair.
Give me a second.
Yep, no worries.
Cleaning.
I'll just pretend you're cleaning your desk.
Now. Oop, there we go. Got it. Okay, good. Maybe maybe if I could figure out how to do this externally whenever I want, I could be a blood mage.
I mean, with all the injuries and recovery you keep having to do, sounds like you already kind of are.
Well, what I just pulled out was literally a shard of blood that was stabbing me.
Uh.
It was like, ow, 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 ow. What? It can form a spike? What the hell?
So apparently, blood mages are not too far off from reality. Got it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, okay, if I could figure out how to do that, except bigger, and then put it back in my body, I could stab people with my blood. And like, how would the cops ever be able to prove anything? It's like his blood's all over it, but except there's well, no. If I could pull it all back, none of my blood would be left. It's like he's stabbed, but we don't know by what. It's like he got stabbed by an icicle. Ah, it was a blood sickle.
The old icicle slash bloodsicle trick.
Oh, I want an Overwatch character now that uses blood as a weapon.
I would not be surprised if they already have that idea.
If you as you wound them, they get more powerful.
I actually had that idea for Soldier at one point, just because of the story that they gave, and to like give him a kind of like risk versus reward trade off to make him more useful.
Mm. I want a tank that gets more power, like an off tank that gets more powerful the more damage they take.
Oh, interesting. I was thinking more like an off tank that can consume their own health to do things, because that's more traditional blood mage versus like power. Because you're talking about basically a barbarian.
Yeah, I'm talking about like well, more like Yang Xiaolong, Ruby.
Ah, gotcha. Yeah, her.
I'm not sure if we can queue together. I guess we can.
Yeah, we can.
I'll pick. Ooh, you're 2890. Ooh. I'll pick damage also, so we'll have a nice long queue. No, I'll pick support when I play.
Yeah, I was at 3K, but I'm a little bit shaky at the moment on the whole playing well.
I dropped my tank SR is like 1890 because I lost like
Oof.
400 in one game.
Oh my gosh. That's
I was at
crazy.
22 something and then dropped 400 after one loss, and the loss was because we had three people DC because it's PTR. So it's like I'm like, oh yeah, my stats are below average. Of
good
course they are.
good thing it's
So it's like,
PTR.
here's 400 loss. I'm like, okay. It's squirrely. So I put a bug report in, and they just rolled it up with all the others. They're like, yeah, PTR is very broken right now, but also we're finding some good information to some of our calculations being wrong.
Oh.
You know where the bigger issues are?
Where?
Long-term accounts.
Gee, that
Huh,
sounds
wonder what I've been
familiar.
saying this whole time.
Prepare your defenses.
Wonder where if anybody's been
Select your
mentioning that
heroes.
once or twice.
Yeah.
Let's see here. I'm gonna join team.
Yeah.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
You sound like you're talking to a mic across the room over there, Metris.
Is this better?
Much, thank you. I appreciate you scorpioning that microphone closer to you.
You're welcome.
Get over here.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Everyone signed their life insurance policies.
Oh, there's TP. I could have just gone up with TP. Why did I? Oh well.
Ich bin da.
I could have just jumped up, but I just took it because I'm lazy.
Poa, where are you, dude?
Damage increased. Teleporter online. I have
You have a teleporter down for
5,
Zarya.
4, 3,
Oh boy.
Oh, no.
1.
Too late.
Attackers
Fuck.
incoming.
Test these hypotheses.
damage boost engaged.
Much obliged.
Widow's main.
Alright, I gotta keep LOS on it.
There's the Genji on the other side of the teleporter.
Ball one.
Genji's still on the other side, poking.
If you want to get back up, right here. Mercy. There you go.
Greetings.
The Widow's still main
Thanks.
right now.
Put it on my tab.
Please don't move the shield unless you tell me. Oh, okay.
I don't have line of sight. Build up.
How about a little extra?
Widow, other side.
Easy.
Fall behind. He was just sitting there.
Where's the widow?
She's over the where I am. Left side.
Ball's behind you. He's got no shield right now.
Heroes never die.
This guy's trying to wait to see if she'll jump up and I can just shoot her. Where is she? There she is.
Widow's behind shooting at me.
Got her.
Thank you. Ow,
My
for
ultimate
fuck's
ability
sake.
is ready.
I'm choking.
Hello.
Literally.
Did someone call a doctor?
Thanks. Put it on my
Got you.
tab.
Danke.
Top me off, Mercy.
Lockdown barrier is ready for deployment.
Thank you.
Let's see. What else should we expect? They have a McCree now instead of a Widow, but probably Genji has Blade at this point. Farming.
Let them up.
Falls low. I
Just
got
burn him
Genji.
through.
My ultimate ability is ready.
Now, hold on.
Fully healed.
Ball's coming back.
Field's behind you guys, just in case.
Boom! Play the game, bitch.
My
Should be
ultimate
expecting a
is
bunch
ready.
of ults from them at this point, probably.
I've got mine ready to work with it.
Cool.
Yep, I've got immortality for it.
Ball's half on point.
He's running. He's coming up behind you.
Oh wow.
Oh, you ran from it.
Fire at will. Defense to
Ow.
my will.
I've got unfinished.
I just threw that ult. I don't know if it was any good.
Ten seconds.
Say, field on point. Use it.
Helden sterben nicht.
Hold up now.
Field done.
You best head for the hills. I'm on fire. Gotcha.
Sigma just keeps feeding me his shield. I'm gonna just take it.
Excuse me. I'm on fire. Damn. Hello.
I've got gold damage.
Nice.
Greetings.
Score.
Yeah, Sigma
Yeah,
just
Sig
keeps-
does not work well against the sim. It's
Yeah,
just too
you
easy
keep
to
putting a
get
shield
the
in front of me,
level
so I
for.
just sit there and eat it, and I start eating their assholes afterwards.
Sig shield is delicious as Symmetra.
Select your hero.
Yeah, because they don't manage him properly.
Nope. That's gonna get better over time, but he's still such a weird hero that people don't know how to deal with like Sim.
Yep. And then when you charge them, after you start charging, they'll usually shift, and that does shit against Symmetra.
Hey, welcome, Poa.
Which one of theirs was the Genji?
That's a good question.
Justice ain't gonna dispense itself.
Atex or the Sark, maybe?
Where do we want to teleport? Around left and then up, or on the right?
We can take right side high ground by doing that.
Attack.
Maybe go from
commences
behind the
Up
giant bus.
main and then.
Very
Yeah.
much for waiting around.
They never really grouped as a team. We could probably just walk into them and win.
Well, we can
That's-
go left. We can go left and teleport
I'll
up
be
and right
honest,
behind
dude,
them,
we
but
could probably
possibly.
just Ryan Zarya them and win. Just go
Should
lose
still have some
us.
strategy to it, probably.
Alright, we'll just go right then.
Yep.
I'll just go Lucio. I'll give you speed.
Five, 4, 3,
That's weird.
Okay, they're just gonna hold up like
Never
this
mind.
and throwing.
attack. commences.
Walk into them and win.
Okay.
Try to keep yourselves in
I
one
have
piece.
located the
I don't
enemy.
mind an easy ride.
And I'm down.
Take high ground while we wait for some to come back.
Yep.
This side random on the logs, that's good.
No, I did.
Like Genji.
Right note that.
Hanzo's low.
Mondo's half.
Mercy's half.
Couple Mercy. Hanzo's one. Hanzo's one.
Ball's got no shield to proc.
They're down a
One.
main tank.
Now, hold on.
Genji dead.
Well met.
Let me just throw this on corner.
Yeah, I don't know what they were doing. That was interesting.
Yep.
Play of the game.
Nice.
Thank you. Yeah, Mercy was covering good. I just had to sit back and back him up.
Heroes never die.
Here, let me sit here.
Microwave.
Level
It's
3
just
and
it's just
destroy
left click
everybody.
W at this point.
Yeah, pretty much. That was a nice game.
Yeah. Big things with McCree is when they're coming in, you want to make sure you're there for the flashbang.
Okay, like whereas in like with the main group.
Yeah, you want to be a little bit more main grouping. You're kind of playing as McCree in this setup. Mind you, we were playing high ground, so you can spread out more, so that was okay. But typically, if it's like a bunker a little bit more set up properly, if you were out like that, a Widow could catch you a little bit easier.
Okay.
Especially as you get higher and higher ranks, the Widow's going to be able to pick you off easier. So you're going to be kind of playing the Reaper role. So as they push into the main tanks, all of a sudden a flash comes out as they're, you know, pushing shield past shield, and they're caught in the middle, and then all of a sudden they just get slammed into. Batfield comes up, and now our team isn't dying. Their Batfield might come up, but it's going to be a little bit more squirrely in position because they got flashed. So their resources are getting burned down at a worse rate, and the one flash can disrupt 3 of them unless they're playing a proper diva and they eat it perfectly.
Okay.
But if you kind of play Reaper-esque, and if you see a tank, right click, roll right click, that tank's gonna die.
Yeah, I've been doing right click roll right clicks on tanks. Like I did that on Ball at least once. I even actually I screwed up the combo, but I tried to do a triple right click against Hog at one point in one of my earlier games.
Oh, where you right click, roll, right click, Q, cancel, right click.
Yeah, Q right click right click. I did left click instead of right click, and I think that got me killed in the end.
Yeah, but you can triple. Yeah.
Yeah, so I've been trying to keep that in mind, and like, I need to get out of the mentality of trying to use his ult as anything but a reload because it's so bad for anything but reloading as your elo goes up, and I've been getting punished for trying to use it as a non-reload, and I haven't learned.
Not always. It's not bad always.
Yeah.
If your team is pushing and they're looking to counter into you, it's good to pop it as they're trying to set up from behind, different lines of sight further back, because now they have to stay hidden or die, which means the rest of your team can then engage while they're all split up.
That's fair.
Or an Orisa can go for a pull, like if all of a sudden Mercy and Widow are back left somewhere and Widow has to hide and duck, Orisa can go for a pull and yank them into the air, and all of a sudden, pop, there's two.
Okay.
So, it's more
cooperative
utilized in a situation push. Like when you have the advantage of the map, they've had to scatter, they have to set up to come back in to proper positioning, and you can get a halt or something that disrupts them and hold them back basically for 10 seconds. Because the moment they peek their head, a 200 health hero is dead.
Yeah. I also, and this may have been a bad usage of it, but I tried to use it semi-defensively when Genji ulted to try and see if I could kill him before he could get to me.
You can do that.
That
is actually okay.
Yeah,
because it forces deflect, which means he has to sit still.
Yeah.
And if he has to sit still like that while deflecting to not die to your ult, that means he's not doing blade into everyone else. It means immortality field comes up and we can all crowd into it. It means he's going to have to take another swing at the field while your ult is still up. So his deflect's going to come down and then he goes, well, fuck, and dies.
Okay.
Because you can kill a nano Genji too.
Yeah, I didn't let it charge enough for that.
Or kill you right away.
Yeah. He tried to do the kill me right away thing, which kind of worked, because I think I killed one person and then got most of his health, because he dashed into me.
You didn't die to the first slash because my immortality went out, but then mines got dropped and one of them landed on my field and killed it.
Gotcha.
Like the slam follow-up plus the mine that dropped on top. Like I saw him coming in, I threw the field across map, landed it. I watched the mines come down. I watched one explode on top, the ground slam, and it evaporates. But one of the slashes didn't kill you because of it.
Okay, got it.
He was able to turn around and finish it. You were the only death, though. The rest of everyone was able to drop off ledge and get away because of that, and he had to burn his reset on you, kill you.
So it ended up being a really good usage then.
Yeah, then I just popped them in the head because I saw where he reset on you and literally just went ding, 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 triple shot right to the head and dropped them up on high ground while he was ulting. I'm like, it sucks.
So basically, I took his attention away from the rest of the team. I forced his attention away, which kept everybody alive.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was an ult for ult trade, and typically that'd be Nanoblade, so it'd be Batfield plus 2 ults traded for 1 ult, and mines were used, which is 3 ults for 1 ult.
And and 3 ults for a garbage, useless ult.
It's not really garbage, it's tactical. You have to use it very specifically to make it not garbage. It takes more thought.
Okay, yeah, sorry. Mostly garbage, but you can use it for things that are useful.
I'd say there are other ults that are more garbage.
I didn't say there were other ults that weren't more garbage. I'm just saying it's a bad ult that most of the time people use for reloads.
Yeah, it's not a great ult.
Yeah.
Oh, Pharah. Pharah's also powerful. I forgot her in my list.
Oh, yeah. I should practice her a little bit more, because I'm actually not terrible with Pharah. I just don't...
The fuck? I only went up to 2285.
What?
I gained 5 SR.
What?
How the fuck do I gain 5 SR when I don't die and I pull silver healing while also getting so many field stops?
Probably because the game thinks you were being carried because your SR was lower.
It's like, oh, his SR's lower against higher SR people, and he did amazing. He's carried. Oh, he did shitty against higher SR people. No, he threw. He's gonna lose 300.
Maybe report that bug too.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, that's weird. You should have gotten more than that.
This account is all sorts of fucked up. Like, this account is, the MMR on it is all sorts of fucked up.
You should
It
message
doesn't
them
know
and be
what
like,
the
hey,
fuck
can
to
you, like, just reset my crap, please? Because, like...
I did. I asked him. Like, I asked him afterwards. I'm like, can you reset just my account, please? Because there's obviously something wrong with this account. Like,
Your
I
account is
gain 5
cursed.
SR for tough games and lose 40 when I have a person leave a match. It's like, this account is cursed. I can play on my other accounts, and it's relatively normal-ish. It's, you know, it's still tough on some of the, on one of the slightly older ones, but on the newer one, like, it feels right. I fuck up. Yeah, I fucked up. And but this account specifically is fucking cursed.
It really, I mean, this is the account that you're like, yeah, I got levers like 4 games in a row, and then throwers, and then I lose all this. It's just like, your account, your Gracchus account is cursed. You just need to like abandon it anytime that you're not.
Yeah, but it has all my fucking owl skins.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, you should really, you should like call support and be like, excuse me, can I talk to a tech, please?
Can you transfer everything from this account over to the other, because something's fucking cursed on it?
Yeah, for real. Like, I'll just be
Or
like,
just
I'll
reset
buy
my
another
MMR.
account. I don't care.
I already have that. I have soup.
Yeah. Just, yeah. You definitely need to get that resolved.
I
by
did.
somebody.
They won't do it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, see if they can like transfer something, or just like start complaining higher, like as high up the chain as you possibly can. Be like, yo, my account is like fudged.
Something's wrong. Yeah. But all right, let's. You know what? Fuck it. Let me try damage with your high damage. look at our SR difference for damage.
Oh my god.
And then watch how I perform.
I mean, it was about the same amount of difference with your healer too. It seems like your SR.
Yeah,
was
I know.
Okay.
Yeah, my SR is that much lower than yours, yet I can keep up with you. And honestly, in a 1v1, I could probably take you on some characters.
Probably.
Like a Widow 1v1, I could probably take you.
I suck at Widow. I've had to come to terms with the fact that I just suck at Widow at this point. I'm pretty sure I'm better at Hanzo, and I'm garbage at Hanzo.
I actually have a pretty good Hanzo.
Yeah, you
There have been
definitely...
times in like pugs where everyone's like, all right, out, we're losing, out, and then all of a sudden it's like, wait, no, winnable, because you just see me in the kill feed, headshot, like 4 in a row. I pick them all off, and they're just like, what the fuck? How are you gold? I'm like, I can't do that consistently.
Yeah, I've been trying to practice my.
But
Hanzo
I can do it enough that I should be fucking diamond.
For real. Yeah, I've been trying to practice Hanzo a bit because I'm just so bad at Widowmaker. I'm good at like most of the other hit scans, but I can't get Widowmaker down. I just can't.
But yeah, I'm running at like 1800 EDPI now.
That's what? Even I'm not that crazy.
Yeah, I have 600 DPI, and oh, it's closer to 2000 because it's like 3.25 or something like that.
I'm pretty sure mine's like 2900-ish. 1800 is so... I think I tried to do that at one point, and I watched one of my replays, and I realized I was like moving 2 inches, and then you could see me like reset my mouse location because it pauses and then moves again. I'm just sort of like, oh, that's just painful.
My play area, though, is about 24 inches across.
Oh, I have a gigantic mouse pad. I just don't have the capability to go much lower than this without it becoming like...
Yeah, like
painful.
I'll full
painful.
arm aim to get like close, and then if I have to do flicks, like if I got people diving at me, I just use my switch and bump my DPI up 1 or 2, so I go 800, 1000, 1200. So I've got it set for 600, 800, 1000, 1200, and then 1600.
Oh man, I don't have a big enough brain to manage that.
And I'll flip the switch depending on what range I'm engaged at. So like long range fights, I drop it to 600. Medium range fights where I have to flick a little bit more, I'll bump it to 800. If I've got people engaged on me, I'll go up to 1000. Or if I'm playing like Genji or Fist and I have to quickly maneuver.
Dude, I couldn't handle a DPI switch. I don't know how you do that. Just like, oh, I'm at this range, flicks to a different DPI. Your brain. I don't know how you do that. It's insane.
Well, not just that. I used to do it like remember because we used to be able to pick anything. I'd have it set where like I'd be on my hit scan DPI and then be like, fucking hell, we don't have anyone backing us up as tanks, and switch to my tank DPI. Like completely different playstyle change.
Oh my gosh,
Select
my
your
brain
hero.
hurts thinking about it.
All right, voice.
Hello, hello.
Havana defense. Run into Kree.
Do you want me to run something else?
No, Kree's good.
Okay. Yeah, he seems like the generically useful DPS character right now.
Yeah, she is, especially against Bunker, because if they try to hold hook, I can wall in between and so on.
Nice.
Justice ain't gonna dispense itself.
And I can look up and down. Good. My mouse is working right now.
Working mouse is a beautiful thing.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Okay, good. I'm hitting my shots. It's been a little while since I played May.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Alright, so we're not doing a full hold.
The payload.
Over May as well.
Activating the barrier.
They're down low right.
I have a Widow.
I'm discorded.
Widow's over on the left side of main.
Pop her reload. Where's the frozen? Got her.
Hogs over on the right side area.
Coming back in closer.
Hogs low.
Is Widow above us? Widow's above. Widow's above.
Above? Where?
Above where?
Right above us.
Observe the barrier.
Oh, there she is. Yeah, I see her.
Maze one noise block.
Oh, she's healed again. Oh, got her.
He's in, Dante.
Got him.
Anna's got no.
Behind
she's
us.
behind us.
Behind us.
Yep, okay. That was a good point. Dang.
Well, now.
Yep. I'm gonna stay back a little bit.
Are we gonna be able to?
I have no idea if we can contest or not.
I have you ult, I can go.
Yeah, let's do it again.
I'm contesting.
Okay, I can't get
I
that.
can't, I can't. Carry bed.
No, you're down.
We traded ults though.
This lap's never uneventful.
Okay, so we gotta keep an eye out for Widow doing sneaky things.
Yep. Someone's playing outside left. Looks like Zen.
Yep.
Damn it. There's the Widow right side.
Got her.
Side.
Got her.
You got her? Okay, cool. Thank you.
Got her.
That was a 2-tap headshot. That was sweet.
Barrier fractured.
Zarya projected.
Zen back left.
Zarya's half.
Widow's straight back somewhere. She's playing main window straight back. Left side.
Hold up now.
I dinked her. She's hurt top her.
Into the iris.
Widow's just on court right now.
Special attack.
It'll take more than that.
I think there's time for a recontest if we don't step any further.
Yep, they're just throwing.
No, Orisa died.
Focusing me hard.
Widow's right side door, I think.
I have
She's
you.
not there right now. She's in
She's
new
main right now.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
She has sights.
Very low.
Go, 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 go.
Can
I
go
will
push this that blizzard.
Zarya's nanoed. Zarya's half.
Pushing cart. We got this.
It ain't my time.
No, we're super down. Oh, hello, Widow. Widow is, yeah, kind of behind you right now.
Group up here. My ultimate ability is ready.
Hold on.
Got Widow.
Nice.
Damn it.
What the heck was that hook?
Yeah, I know. I couldn't even roll that.
Freeze! Don't move.
Ready left.
May's dead.
This life's never uneventful.
Hog's right side hat. Quarter.
Anna's
Nope, he's healed.
Widow's above right.
Tranquility.
I stopped Hog's ult.
Огонь по готовности.
Widow's one.
I'm dead.
Let's start over at the beginning.
I'm still holding it.
不洗澡。
Round 1. Complete. Score 3-0. Switching sides. Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
Gotta shred the bunker. Wait, yeah, they're playing the Widow, so I can't play Pharah into it.
Yeah. Widow's a pretty decent shot, too.
Yeah.
Justice ain't gonna dispense itself.
I can't wait to see you all in action.
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
You look ridiculous.
Looked in the mirror lately?
Curious. My ultimate is charging. Group up. Thank you. Right away.
5, 4,
Right away.
3, 2,
Hell.
1. Attack commencing.
Enemy.
Escort the payload.
Alright, let's move the cart as well.
Widow's dinked twice.
Taking heavy fire.
I can't push her. She's right side window.
She's low left on left side now. She's now main, right side.
Break the wall.
Take me down.
I'm gonna push the Ana.
She goes back in the high ground. She's
Bob?
asleep. She's asleep. Zarya's one.
Main side here.
Widow's back in the high ground. Widow was bubbled.
Hold up now.
Widow's high.
She has sights up. Careful.
Yep. Keep her distracted for. No, she's got me pinned down. I can't get to her.
Feeling powerful.
Widow's right side now.
Bap has field right side. Window.
We're down 2. Down 3.
Yep, I've got to take that Widow on. There's no choice.
Widowmaker here.
May is in the top, high left side. Widow is over there too.
Bap's up there and tagged. Widow's out of there.
Widow's over in the high
Where is she?
ground sign.
This will protect us. What is that melody?
Can't see her past my wall.
Oh, I'm dead.
60 seconds remaining.
Back in the saddle again.
Personne n'échappe à mon
Sights
regard.
up.
Ah, the shield's in the way.
The payload's under my
动作，不许走。
Got the Widow.
Nice. May's 1.
Can't see her.
healing enough.
Oh, you look tired.
They're behind cart.
Sigma's low. On your right.
Yeah, he got me. He's putting their shields in good spots to try and block me.
Widow's back, right side. Over by the
It
main.
ain't my time.
Payload is on its way.
10 seconds remaining.
Time is running out. Victory
We're down a healer.
not bad.
It's high noon.
Got the window. Or the field. Siggy's down. Ana's 1.
Larry's low behind you. Widow back,
It
right
ain't
side by
my
the mega.
time.
Got the May.
I'm on
Where's
fire.
Bap?
Come on, try me.
That's Widow.
One cart.
Yeah, I'm getting it.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
Securing the payload.
Where's that Widow?
She's a Kree now.
Oh, that's good.
They have grab.
I'm forcing him to look for me. Right.
Feeling power.
Got the Zarya.
Sigma's low.
Easy.
Kree no flash.
That build's down. Sigma's got some shields.
Let's start over at the beginning.
No, you don't, Sig. That got me.
Up is low.
Heal up.
Three's back. He's half. We're down.
Yep, switching. What have they got?
60 seconds remaining.
At your service.
Larry, no personal. Sigma's one.
Sigma's one. Yeah, they got him
Three.
through. Awesome Sig shield.
I tried my best.
30 seconds remaining.
Melo. Nice one.
Nothing.
Involves down. Got her.
10 seconds remaining.
McCree's waiting.
I knew.
He's low. Tagged him.
Yep, he's out. He's out. I'm getting on point. Make sure we're pushing.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
Oh, no you don't.
Oh, we're down right now.
Yeah, but we're gonna have a respawn advantage.
Three no flash right now.
Sig's in that low room on the right by
Got
cart.
We're still
unfinished
-2.
business.
60 seconds remaining.
McCree's high ground.
It's high tide.
And ice block. I got the bat.
May's hurt.
Maze one.
Tagged
30
Sig.
seconds remaining.
Gotta break the shield.
There's a that piece with Nano on the top left window.
Yeah, I'm hit.
They can Widow. They can Widow.
The window again.
I pushed him out of that window up there.
Come back to the racer.
It'll take more than that.
Walk it off.
Oh, Widow low left behind cart.
Jump away.
Defeat.
Our one tank was so fucking bad.
Oh my gosh, yes.
As Sigma, you can use the shield to block Widow.
Amazingly, yeah. My
Like,
favorite part.
give me the either give me shield so I can fight her, or put shield in a spot where she can't shoot through it and has to reposition, and I can fight her.
Yeah, my two favorite
when I
things
went-
were him just going on huge flanks just by himself and completely ignoring the main team. And he used his ult and just kind of flew around and didn't do anything. He was just flying.
Yeah,
and then died.
he never ground slammed, and then he died to the Widow.
Yeah. If he'd done ground slam on the Widow and just straight up murdered her while she was in the air, that would have been great.
Well, I could have popped her when she flew up.
Yeah.
What happened when I went Widow? She switched off Widow.
Yep.
Like, she couldn't kill me in the duel. They had to commit BAP to save her. They had to commit Sig Shield to save her and block me because I almost killed BAP, but his field saved him. And then I popped her in the head anyway. So I got the shield out of the way, BAP's field out of the way, lamp. So I got lamp, I got the shield, and I still killed her. And they're like, well, fuck that. Then I went Tracer. I took the fight with the Zarya, baited her further out, was building Pulse Bomb. She chased me. I recalled past her, got full health back, and as she approached, I zoomed in, headshot her real quick, and tossed the bomb because I knew she had her bubble down, caught her, and killed her.
Nice.
I soloed a fucking Zarya. Full fucking energy Zarya.
Ooh, nice.
I just tore through her, and I'm like, the fuck?
Tracer is scary in the right hands.
Well, I can't do work if I'm getting focused. I had, when I was on May, I had Widow shooting at me primarily, Discord Orb on me at almost all times, and Hog using his hook on me specifically, so I had to ice block to hide from it, because our Sigma would just move his shield to protect himself over and over. Never keep it where I could, like, I'd be sitting there fighting, and then he'd move it to protect himself on a wild flank, and I'm like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? You just left me alone. Fuck.
Especially since we had another shield tank, so he could have just thrown his shield in the way of annoying people and kept them, like, shut down, and then only used it for the main team in the times that, like, Orisa's shield were down and it wasn't off cooldown.
And then he went ball, and we didn't have any shield focus, and I'm like, guys, I'm Hanzo. I can't do anything from here. And if I try to play a flanker, they have Hog.
Yep.
Like, they're anti-flanker. They're Hog May right now. I'm gonna get fucked.
That was a good game. I guess we gotta have something to, like, even out the actually good tanks we had in the game on Numbani.
Yeah, Numbani was easy.
Yep.
But I don't think I was doing too bad as DPS there. I fucking got slept mid-mail, too. I almost held that point, and I popped off the wall, threw the mail down, watched it show up in my hand, and watched the Ana, who's behind my wall, land asleep on, like, the corner edge of my fucking head.
Oh.
I'm like, are you shitting me? That flick was nuts. Applause to that fucking Ana. That was a beautiful shot. I am not gonna get pissed off seeing a play like that. That was pretty. I'm pissed that my ult got fucking canceled, but I cannot be angry at that. That was pretty Overwatch.
It's always nice to see a good Ana just be like, I know what I'm doing.
Well, that's the thing. See, I don't get pissed off when people make a good play against me. I get pissed off when people win because my team's playing like absolute trash and not paying attention. Like, if someone outplays me and I'm playing like garbage, I'll be mad at me. Or if I get outplayed with the, like, insane play, oh, fuck, I'm not angry. I'm like, goddamn, well done.
For real.
Like how I baited the fucking Zarya. Look, I had 4 of them chase me outside when you guys were pushing.
Oh, yeah,
after I killed the Zarya, 3 more of them came after me. And I'm like, guys, why are any of you dying? I've got 4 of them tied up over here.
It is the most satisfying thing when Tracer just distracts everybody. There was a game I played at some point today where there was actually a pretty decent Tracer who would show up, start shooting, and be deadly enough that the entire team would turn around, and then the entire enemy team would just walk forward.
Yep. And that's what I was doing to them. As soon as I went Tracer, it was like, well, I'm on the Ana now. Okay, she's dead. I'm on Bat. He's dead. I heard the Zarya low call out, and a half second later, she's in the kill feed. It's like, fuck. Popping off. I was on cleanup, so I didn't have huge damage numbers, but I didn't care because most of the big damage numbers I knew were from feeding Hog, who was not dying. Like, our Sigma was just throwing shot after shot into the Hog and bubbled Hog and never killing him.
Yeah,
instead of throwing shots past him at the squishies to kill them with us.
Yeah.
Like, he was feeding them ult.
Ugh. Cleanup duty is so important and useful. Like, even if your damage is almost nothing, if you secure that kill that would have normally gotten away, it's so good. So good.
Yeah, and that's what I do very, very well.
Position in the right place
I'm
so that when somebody
very good
says
on
this person's
cleanup.
low, you're just like, zip dead.
Yeah, I pounce. I will pounce on. It comes from being like a Winston dive tank type player too.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
I know who to pounce and when to pounce. So when I hear the call out, if like I try to track general positioning so I can just quick scan for him and zip in for the kill when I'm on DP.
Yeah.
And then I try to leave my calls to one and critical positioning. And that's it. Like that's all the call outs I'll do on DP.
Makes sense. It's mostly what I mean, that's what I usually end up doing. I've been trained into not like trying to do more than that because I'm used to the main tank being the person doing that.
Yeah, they should be calling primary targets, and you get 2 seconds to kill a target if you have someone separated, or if you can pull like 2 healers and another person off. Like the way I play DPS, if I'm playing flanker, I can typically peel 3. I can do a 3-for-1 peel trade for about 5 to 6 seconds. That should be more than enough time for any team to finish off the other in a 5v3. Like every fucking time. I can peel 6 seconds worth of distraction to 3 people solo.
Yeah, that's so good. If
Like,
it's like
how
a
the
team.
fuck are people not dying when I'm doing that?
Because it's not a team.
Well, even on ladder, it's like, just walk into them.
I need to shoot the shield, guys.
You know, just W into them and unload left click. That's all you have to do when I've got 3 distracted. It doesn't take, big brain plays and rotating abilities. You just walk forward and smash into them while 3 of them are going, huh?
You gotta
and
call
usually
that.
It's 2 of the healers.
You gotta call that because the unfortunate reality is on ladder, most people play scared.
Oh, I do. I start screaming, press W.
Well, it's more useful to say 3 distracted push or something. Because, like, I may not realize that you have 3 people distracted based on the layout, because I'm not that good at this game. So if I know that 3 people are distracted, then I might be more aggressive in what I'm doing, because I can be.
Well, and the problem is it's hard while I'm distracting 3 people to call 3 distracted push, because that's a longer sentence than just push, because I'm focused on not dying.
Or just say 3 distracted. And then I can say push.
Yeah.
Or just
when
call
I'm
a number.
duoing, I can do that. When I'm duoing, I do that more. I can do that more regularly.
That's fair.
But solo ladder, I can't. Like 3 distracted means nothing to most of the people.
Yeah.
What does that
obviously.
mean?
Yeah, if you call 3 or like 3 distracted or like something that would indicate that like 3 people are tied up, then I might be able to give a call for that.
Yeah, but solo ladder is just like, if I call push, just fucking push. Trust in your team. Like, get out. Yeah, maybe you don't trust that as much, but you should want to aggress into them. You should want to smash into the end. Not playing scared.
It's because people don't trust randos. It's there. I mean, even I don't trust randos on ladder because there are too many times that I'm like, all right, I'll do a thing and then expect a healer to heal me. No, I died. Okay.
See, I'll trust a push call on ladder. Like I'm fine with trusting an aggressive team because at least then we're all going in together and smashing into the.
No. If somebody's being active about calling pushing, then yeah, people seem to follow that. But there needs to be a reason to.
When I call it.
There needs to be a reason to call the push. So like if you're just saying push, then like okay, but if there's 3 distracted, then yeah, I'll push. Or if I know people are down or something like that, because there was a game I played that somebody's being very active about being like, let's get in their face and push forward and like pound on them, and like people were doing it.
Usually I'll tell them ahead of time too. I'm going to be looking for healers. I'm going to try and tie them up in the back line. Like I talk about that shit in spawn ahead of time.
Yeah.
Like I will call out that, hey, I'm going to try and do this very thing. And then when I'm doing that thing and I call push, no one does. They're just all standing there shooting at the shield and, la 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 la, 5v3. And I'm like, and then I die and they're like, you're feeding. And I'm like, I had 3 of them distracted for 7 seconds. All you had to do was walk in and it was our fight.
Yeah. Most people on ladder don't have the concept of things like that very well. It's a little bit too abstract.
Not until you hit masters or above.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, at this elo, it's too abstract.
Well, that's why I've been playing, like, I've decided I've got to play more stuff I can just carry on.
Yeah, it's fair. More stuff that you can do more useful things across the board.
No, not because across the, like, I would have to, it has to have either severe self-sustain, like Hog, where I don't have to rely on others as much.
That's why stuff like,
or
Tracer
I can
May.
just pick people off.
Yeah, Tracer, May, or Hanzo are all real good in that capacity.
Tracer, May, Hanzo, Widow to a degree, because if I'm popping off on Widow, people just die.
Yeah.
Because that's what Widow does, is just kills things.
Yep. It's
long queue time from the last ones.
Yeah. I don't like to use the word carry for things because one person can't necessarily carry most of the time, but like a character that can have the largest impact in general. Like Widow can just kill somebody no matter what. So like
No, it's definitely called carry potential, because if I kill 4, that's carrying. Like my team has to fully int to not win if I kill 4.
Yeah.
Well, if I kill 4 before we lose 4.
Yeah, it's fair. But you have
like
to kill
if my
4.
opening pick is their Ana and they don't have a Mercy to get her back up, or if my opening pick's the Mercy so she can't self-res and then I get the Ana afterwards and we still lose the fight, then I'm pissed. Because there have been times that I did that.
No, I've done that too. That sucks. When they don't have healers and we still don't win, I've definitely
I had
done
a
that.
tank duo that literally blamed me for Anubis when our opening pick, every fight, 4 fights in a row, I picked off the Ana and the Lucio before they ever got to the point of engaging. I got their Ana and their Lucio every fucking time.
It's like, okay, it's not your fault.
And then the tanks would walk in and die.
How?
And I'm like, and they're just like, or Widow's throwing. Like they're typing that out to the other team, refuse to get into voice.
The enemy team's just sort of like, no, you're killing our healers.
The other team actually wrote back, dude, the Widow killed our healers every single fight and you fed. I don't know how you tanks fucked it up that bad. Maybe you should check with your healers too. And I typed into team chat, fucking suck it. I'm like, I'm killing their healers every fucking fight. What more can you ask out of a Widow than a 2 headshot opening pick? I literally had 100% crit accuracy on my opening shots.
Goodness
like, I would
gracious.
get 2, and then I would get absolutely murdered because they would throw a whole shit ton of stuff at me, and the tanks wouldn't, like, back me up. Diva wasn't backing me up, and it was a Hog. It was a Hog and a Diva.
Hog and a Diva, and oh my gosh.
And then they would go left door into the mega room and push right into the 4 of them, where it was a Junkrat, a Hog, and a Rissa, and McCree, I think it was. And they would just die walking in.
My goodness.
I'm like, you're walking into a Junkrat McCree, like you're walking into a tight tunnel against them. Just put, like, I typed out, I'm like, just push main when I kill the 2. No, left room, follow us, we know what we're doing. I'm like, no, you don't. You've died 3 fights now. I get the 2 picks, 4th fight. They go the same way, they die again, or Widow's throwing.
Ladder people, man.
I'm like, what's it? How much more can I do? What do you want from me?
1v6, obviously. If you're not winning that, you're just throwing.
I know. I gotta kill the whole enemy team myself as Widow, behind shields.
Just do massive
the
giant
thing, too.
flanks and should kill 4.
Yeah. Well, that's how I opened up the point to take first.
Nice.
I killed 2. I ran down main underneath right when they were looking left for our 2 tanks, went in behind them, and then as our tanks were pushing up and both of our tanks died, I shot the fucking McCree and the Junkrat in the back of the head from top ledge.
It's like even you can't mess
And
us
then
up
proceeded
at this
to
point.
just, like, snipe shot at the Orisa. And then I ziplined as the hog hook came in. He missed me. Pop the hog. He pots. He gets purpled. I pop him twice more. He dies. And I'm like,
Throwing.
yeah. I'm like, obviously, I'm throwing. I just killed 5 that fight.
Hey,
The
y'all
Orisa
died
got
for the
killed
fourth
by
time.
our Anna.
Nice.
So I didn't get the full carry 6K, but fuck.
Put that on Reddit and then say, and they said I was throwing.
Yeah. Throwing, by the way. Gold, by the way.
It takes. Climbing out of gold sucks.
Well, it does when I have idiots like that on my team repeatedly. It's like I can only do so much.
I thought that was called gold.
It's a
in
team
general.
game.
Gold isn't even like the average part of the bell curve. It's under the bell curve.
No, it's the average.
No, Plat is, as far as I'm aware.
No, Plat's at the front end of the average.
I thought Plat was the average. I thought.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Average is like 2260.
Oh, okay. For some reason, I thought it was.
It goes between 2150 and like 2375.
Oh, okay.
But it bounces around in like mid gold.
Okay, I thought it was higher than that for some reason. Also,
They
this
start
two-time,
you as higher than
goodness
average.
gracious.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna do a little bit of a swappy swap. Give me a second to use the bathroom too.
All right, I'm gonna do the same and move some laundry real quick.
All right. Catch you in a minute.
I'm back.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
It says it's waiting for you to select a role.
Oh, whoop. There we go.
Let's try double damage again and see if it allows it.
2 hours later.
I mean, our first game we got in pretty quick. Second game too.
Yeah. I mean, our SR's gone down.
First
a
game
bit,
I was healer
so...
though. Yeah, a little.
At least it's not like 400 SR or something.
Yeah, we won our first game, so.
True. But you were on healer, like you said, so the game's gonna count for that differently. This account actually placed gold on PTR. Sorry, not gold, diamond on PTR, and now I'm not diamond again, and I'm sad. It was really nice having that icon for like a couple hours.
Hey, you're pretty much there now, though.
Yeah, same on live. I'm just not touching live until this releases in a week and a day. I slugged through a whole bunch of hours of live just so I could get the skins, but now that I've got that, I'm like, nope, I'm done. Staying away from that toxic place. Still feels weird that I can always expect to have 2 tanks and 2 healers on both sides. Still getting used to that expectation.
Oh, Mangachu ran into a hacker.
That seems to be happening more commonly these days.
Basically, the hacker people took it as a challenge when Jeff said there's, the new anti-hack system and they'd end games and all that other stuff.
I think that they probably know about them, but they like wait to so the hackers can
No, the
get
new system is supposed to end the game mid-match.
Gotcha. I would imagine there's like lag time
it's a
on
hacker.
that though. Because if they do it too quickly, then the hackers get quick feedback on whether or not what they did works. So they probably have a slack time on that's randomized to some degree in order to not give them good feedback.
So, like a few games here or there. Except they don't want to do that anymore.
What do you mean?
They don't want to give them slack time and ruining more people's games.
Ah, gotcha. So it gives them better tools to figure out how to make better hacks. Got it.
It does, but they think their system's better than their tools are. They have enough data now to be able to analyze it.
That is almost never true.
Depends. It depends on if they're willing to get false positives.
Ah, gotcha.
All right, we're at the 4-minute mark. I'm going to switch. Back to support.
Yeah, my queue times for DPS have not been entirely short. Even solo.
How long have they been?
Somewhere between 2 and 6 minutes, I think.
Yeah, double DPS is probably longer then.
Yeah. On live, it should be better because there's going to be more people, but on PTR, it's definitely a little harder.
Well, their Doomfist just fed. I'm watching Mangachu.
It's hard not to feed his Doomfist.
No, it's really not. You can play him pretty well to not feed.
You can, it's just hard.
When you dive into Orisa Hog face first, you're gonna feed. And that's what he did. He literally, like, went straight E in behind their bunker.
Nice.
Like, with Anna backing up and, like, someone else is like, holy shit. And the Doomfist just came back in and fed again. Mid-fight. Like, he got back in and fed right away.
Lol.
Though, to be fair, it's also hard to not feed against a McCree who's not missing any shots.
Yeah. Oh, the McCree's the hacker? Oh, gosh.
Yeah, it's a McCree. Well, of course it's a hit scam like that.
It's not always, but, I mean, McCree's a pain. More, I don't know if Widow or McCree are more of a pain. Because, like, McCree has flashbang and roll, whereas Widow just, you know, does Widow things. Similar time to kill just because of headshot. Like, a bunch of headshots in a row on McCree is going to do a lot of damage real fast.
Yeah.
It's probably equivalent to scope in charge time on a Widow if you're not in too far of a fall-off range.
Traveling to
Especially if there's
Hanamura.
new rate of
here we
fire.
go.
Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
Lone gold.
So, hello.
Hello.
Justice ain't gonna dispense itself.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Anna, hello?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Well, this is gonna be, painful.
Observe the barrier.
Genji is top right. Low. Genji above, no deflect.
Unstable.
Their field's down.
Reno, Plat.
Do it again.
Hog right side, no vape.
Watch the window.
He's up above.
He's dead.
No excuse.
Got the Anna.
I need healing.
7-1.
You needed killing.
Hog main.
I'll window back a corner when they're coming in. A little bit behind you. Right there.
I don't see any swamps. Probably nano blades available.
Let them up.
Gotcha, freezer.
Thank you.
No field for it.
Barrier in place.
All systems checked out. I'm back in the fight.
Genji top right.
Hog no bait. Nope.
I stopped toggle.
You led me to my death, freezer.
Sorry. No, never mind.
Back in the
Oh,
saddle
maybe.
again.
It might be fightable considering 3.5. So,
I think all that's left is baby. Oh, nope, my mech back.
yeah, Diva's got map. We'll go in.
Serve the barrier.
30 seconds remaining.
Keep your heads and let's take this one.
Diva playing with. Yep.
Activating self-destruct sequence. Suiting up.
10 seconds
Back and keep
remaining.
them locked down and we win.
Ooh,
Overtime.
I think you'll get this.
I've got the only. I'm not there.
Easy.
All systems checked out. I'm back in the fight.
Sit down, McCree.
Complete. Score 0-0. Switching sides. Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
What I did there was super risky. I went for the headshot instead of the field.
You woa?
I went for the kill instead of dropping immortality,
Ah, gotcha.
but it worked. So.
I mean, Baptiste can do so much damage through field.
Yeah, I know. That's why I did it. Because I had window up and I knew if I landed it, it was end.
Yeah, good point.
I'm making
The true enemy is disorder.
When you're
Everyone signed their life insurance policies.
Você sabia que quem é gay é gay, velho?
girl.
Attack commences in 30
Bando de pau duro e quente em meio a este mundo sombrio e triste.
Doc ouro,
What
foda-se.
you said, yes.
Suka blap.
Suca
Nani?
blá. Suca blhat.
Observe the barrier.
Hello there.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commencing. Capture objective A.
Patience.
Nice.
They rezzed it.
My teleporter is online.
If we want to push in, I'll field it.
Bulldog, no vape.
No field, no field, no field. 12.
Breaking shield.
It's down.
Dead.
Barrier's about to break.
Go back to the free.
Justice ain't gonna dispense itself.
Blessing's very too hard a place for me to actually do anything to.
Amplification matrix charging.
Just go back.
It ain't my time.
यही परम वास्तविकता है.
Just play inside the immortality. It's down.
This life's never uneventful.
Immortality on point just behind you.
Let them up.
Nano boost administered.
Ressenti un lien pas qu'à bloquer.
Hanzo one.
There's turrets back up.
I've got you handled. Pardon.
Let's start over at the beginning.
My dragon strike is ready. Barrier's about to break. Got you good as you. Come on.
60 seconds.
Instant melody. On the one.
Please, Samantha, dude. Please, Samantha, point it.
यही परम
Got it.
वास्तविकता है.
Fuck McCree.
Seconds remaining.
Fully healed.
Helden sterben nicht.
I'm gonna throw immortality to point if you want to go in. It's on point. Go.
Bad piece is down.
We traded Bap.
Oh gosh, this Hanzo.
This life's never uneventful.
Defeat. Play of the game.
Didn't see you kill that Symmetra either, Oxton.
यही परम वास्तविकता है.
Double kill.
It would help if the tanks weren't, you know, feeding.
No. McCree is the McCree is the one that's doing terrible.
Yeah.
I mean, I was playing terribly, to be fair.
It's not our Sigma who was literally running past everything floating by, throwing a shield in front of him, leaving the whole back line to have to fight for, and us going, what the fuck are you doing? Or the diva who is going in. Just into the left side of the door. Oh, and as Sigma and as Diva, I'm going to go on the other side of the bell here where my Baptiste can't heal me and follow up while he's also getting chased down by two in front of him. Like, we had that point, and then they left me.
Oh my gosh.
Like, I threw field down on me to save all of us, watch them leave field and run away from it to go after someone in the back corner. My field gets melted, I get killed, and then they're, sitting there like, where's our healing? It's like, I'm fucking dead. I had window. Throw your fucking balls through the window. They're all dead if you do that. Shoot through the window. Diva, your rockets and your shots through the window are doubled. Melt them.
Nah.
I had it in perfect position. Like, I had the perfect window, and I killed 2. And then watched them leave the window, and I'm like, okay. I lost 1 SR.
I didn't go down much either. At least maybe it's finally starting to calibrate or something? I don't know.
Yeah, it looks like they're tweaking it. It's calibrating more. Like, I should have gained more before, so it was too low, but I lost less than I gained.
Yeah, but my favorite thing is...
I lost 1 fucking SR. It's like, okay.
I love when there are 6 players and one specific player is the singled out person for, the fault.
Well, the other DPS is like, McCree, kill the Sim. Why aren't you killing the Sim? You're the other DPS. Why aren't you killing her too?
Sim is a tiny target, and there was a lot going on. I had to find her, and then I had to try and shoot at her, as she's tiny.
And you had Sigma shield in the way.
It's like, yeah, I'll just kill her for sure. And then when I finally did get a line hit on her, she was like full HP. So I'm like, okay, yeah, sure, I'll just kill her. I'll just click on heads, lol.
Yeah, just click her head, lol.
Yeah, there was so much happening. I could barely do anything without just almost immediately dying.
Well, fucking the beams off of her turrets, plus her beam, plus the shield that was floating around. It was like, fuck, I can't see anything right now.
Yeah, it was very... I have all my settings set so it's easier to see stuff, and it still was hard to see anything. Oh,
yeah, that was a lot of screen clutter.
Hog and... Ugh.
That's what I mean. It's like Sigma's little pops and in front. It's like flash, flash, flash. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, for real. And that Hanzo was just getting ridiculous headshots constantly because he's Hanzo.
And he hits you with the side of a log and you die.
He aims to my side of the planet. I just die.
I love it when you see the headshot afterwards and it's literally the arrow goes by, you strafe after it's past you, and the back of it touches the back of your head hitbox and you die.
Ugh, Hanzo arrows
I'm
are
like,
the worst.
The front of the arrow is all that should count for Hanzo's projectile. The tip.
There should be a small box there, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it should be just a small box at the front of the arrow. That's all the projectile should be. The rest of it should be graphical only.
Yeah. No, he did a flick thing for one of them at least. Yeah, the one thing I don't know is how he saw me. Because there was a whole bunch of spam stuff happening, and then I die, and I'm like, excuse me?
Sonic. He had Sonic up.
That's fair.
In the clutter, so you're highlighted just bright fucking red.
I hate Hanzo so
I
much.
wondered the same thing. I was like, how the fuck did he get me? So I watched the kill cam and I saw he put Sonic down right in the middle of it so he could see through the clutter. It's like, oh, that's smart. Okay.
Yeah, the Hanzo was definitely playing well. It felt terrible. The Hanzo's playing well when it feels terrible.
Yeah.
Hanzo's still the only
I
character
was
that
at least
actually
doing okay. I think my immortalities were decent.
You're doing a lot better than me. I felt like I couldn't do anything. I just felt like I was dying constantly. I was just taking tons of damage, and I couldn't stay alive. And just Hanzo was just there. He existed. It felt bad. I felt like I couldn't do anything at all.
Well, that's also because you weren't getting backed up by Diva or Sigma.
That's fair.
Honestly, with that setup, you might have been better off going something like Tracer.
Maybe. I hate dealing with Hanzo, but that might have been a decent
idea. Hog. Genji. You could have played Genji also. Do you play Genji?
Not right now. I would like to learn him at some point, but I don't know how to play him right now.
Another Hanzo into them would have been good as well.
Oh, that might have been a decent idea.
Our Widow wasn't doing anything, though.
McCree, kill the Symmetra.
Like, your Widow, why didn't you kill her? He's not putting a shield in your face. I can see where you are. I'm healing you right now. I know you're free. You haven't landed a single fucking shot for me to follow up on, not even a body. Because I will, like, as BAP, I will immediately follow up on a Widow body because he'll kill something.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I specifically, as BAP, look for damage that lands on squishy targets to follow up all the time. And when you clicked something, I was following up. But our Widow wasn't doing jack shit. And I know because I was fighting you for silver damage. And I know it was you because when you'd land shots, I'd go back to bronze. And when you'd be missing, I was going up to silver. And the Widow wasn't landing anything, so I know it wasn't the Widow that had gold.
McCree, do something.
Yeah, you and I were fighting each other for damage 2 and 3 spots. And I'm like, I'm fucking BAP. I shouldn't be in this damage spot. But that was while healing, too. I had gold healing.
Well, yeah,
with an Ana there.
Oh,
well, it was an Ana. Yeah, I was out healing the Ana. That's how good I've gotten with BAP.
There was a game I played earlier where we had a Lucio and a Brig. And my comment was, I feel like I'm getting better healing now than when I've had, like, Ana Moira teams in the past.
I can't play second one. That's okay.
Hello.
Before.
Beepa boopa?
Did you just say a boopa boopa?
Nah, man, it was beepa boopa. Come on. I don't think we can team together. Like, if you can't distinguish a beep from a boop, like, what are you even doing playing video games?
Okay. I mean, he's got a point.
Boop.
But it's
Justice ain't
but
gonna
I can do some Japanese. Can you do the Japanese?
Hey, so this.
I mean, I can do the Japanese. Doesn't mean I can speak it.
Nihonjin desu ka?
What about I don't speak Japanese?
Oh, I'm
No,
sad
your
because I
name
heard
is
like
not
2 words.
Japanese.
僕は日本語の学生で2年生です。
Est-ce que tu parles français?
Yeah, I couldn't hear a damn thing because the 2 other people talked right.
I can only barely hear what the Japanese being said because there's a lot happening.
Yeah.
Doom's
Oh wait, they're just weebs.
Yep. I actually live in Japan, so like,
I got
not
you,
a weeb. Not a weeb. I mean, I am a weeb, but...
Work shield,
not 'cause I
work
know
shield.
Japanese. Well,
He's a
this is
better
bad.
weeb than me.
Seg one.
You're fine.
Now, hold on.
Hanzo point. Dead.
I'm staking my claim
Zarya.
on the objective.
Zarya's one. Where's the Doom? Is he still here? Yeah, Doom's on the high
Break the
ground.
shield.
On the Mega. Got him.
Thank you.
Oh, I just hit the zone.
You're purple!
Oh, you know bubbles at all?
Oh, I got booped back into him.
Shield dropping.
It's about to go down.
Like a new man.
Zarya half.
Just play safe.
Yeah, very,
Hanzo,
very
Hanzo
safe.
white.
White? What? Oh, white room.
Yeah, we're getting surrounded.
Zarya's high charge.
It ain't my time.
Let them out.
Yeah, you might actually have...
Left
Yeah,
side.
dead.
I'm good, I'm good. We got field.
10 on the mini.
Lucio's hit. Good.
They have an Ash now.
Doesn't matter, we have a Sigma.
Fair.
No shield.
There's a Reaper now.
What a big brain Reaper. Shield down.
Back it up. I got you covered on the retreat.
Thank you.
You're good, you're good. Use the field, use the field. It's down, it's down.
Sigma 1.
Oh, God.
Lucio 1.
Where is he?
I'm very scared.
Mora's low.
Play safe, play safe. Zarya no bubble. Zarya's very hard charge killer.
Mora behind.
Coming back in the
Mora's
middle
on
long
white.
range.
Shoot, Ash coming.
Immortality on
99.
point.
We're 99. We can die. We can die. Don't feed the moral charge.
I'm just dying on point here like a good boy.
Holy fuck, that was a lot of damage.
Take more than that.
Sorry, look, we got Sig ult, we win.
We also have window.
This, as I was about to say, the second I throw him in the air, pop your window and we win.
Yep.
Let's get you healed up.
Double free sig. Or Lucio. We're going Lucio.
I'm gonna come from the left side, keep him busy for a second.
Alright, I'm waiting for it.
Zarya's one, Zarya's one.
Reaper half.
Big one.
I love Sigma
grabbed
so
all the back.
I'm
much.
capping, I got it.
Oh, that's just bullying right there.
Just had to wait for that fade to go out.
I mean, I was gonna flashbang her if she didn't get grabbed.
Yeah,
That
you and I
sounds
were
like
standing right there
That
straight
sounds
down.
like some
She
kind
was
of
dead.
date rape.
A little bit.
Like you want to flash it, then you go bang her. Who thought of that term?
I think it's more because it creates a flash and it goes bang.
Pretty much.
But that's okay.
God damn it,
I feel
dude.
like it's date rape.
I had that lined up.
Everything needs
So
to be
you said
flashed.
you lived in Japan, my dude?
Yeah, I was there for like 4 years.
How come?
My dad got a job over there. Non-military, just civilian, but I lived on a military base.
Capture the objective.
I
Lucky.
studied Japanese for
Where we
like
going?
2 years or so while I was there.
Yeah,
I got
my
pretty good at
the college I'm at requires that you learn at least a year and a half of one language of your choice.
Sweet.
And I chose Weeb.
I don't blame you.
Zarya's low.
Sigma's
It's a
on
fun
mark.
language.
Come back.
It is a fun language. It's super hard though.
And I actually chose it because I love yokai, and I wanted to be able to actually learn more, so I might need to be able to read, you know?
Ah, like yokai is in like the mythology, or yokai is in
All
yokai
creatures.
watch? Okay, cool.
Well, Yokai Watch kind of, yeah, sort of, I guess.
They have a junk right
It makes
now,
me
or-
sad that Yokai Watch exists.
No, yokai watch is actually
Just
pretty
still looking for
respectful,
boot.
from my
Just
understanding.
looking for boot.
Mora's on
Alright.
your left side.
Sigma safe is.
I love being able to, like, focus while I'm playing. This is great.
In the back.
We're going left, it looks like.
They have
Yeah,
a tree.
actually.
Junk up behind, junk up behind. Junk up to your right side. Behind you.
Fields on bridge.
Got
Oh, I got
I'm
trapped.
dead. I got boot.
I saved her, saved.
No shield, no shield. Thank you there.
Like a great safety.
Back in
Couldn't
the
save that.
saddle again.
Oh, you're fine.
That was 2 seconds from field. No.
They're not capping yet. Still not capping. Okay, there they go.
Oh, excuse me.
No. Ah!
So close.
Sorry, she grabbed.
No die.
I don't know why she did that, but
I don't either.
literally got no value from it.
Take more than
Thanks for
that.
the free.
I got ult. Yeah, I got charged up.
Junkrat probably has
One healer.
No shield.
off the bat. Junkrat's
6
left
half
side.
around left side.
Thank you, dude.
We're done. Nice job killing the, oh god, what's his race? Something's going left.
Yeah, Zarya's over in the pagoda building to the left. She's on high ground.
Fire.
I do not have bubbles.
I'll try and shield it if possible.
It's in white. It's in white.
McCree got me. McCree's behind you.
Oh! I'm not ulting this, sorry. It's like that was what, 3 ults out of them?
Yeah, don't use anything.
Yo,
Sick junk,
we
high
win
noon.
mine, we win.
Yeah, they use High Noon, Gravitic, Junk, so they might
Oh,
have.
we're about
Trance.
to have it high noon, so.
They also use blue seal.
Come left side, come left side.
Going through white.
We'll force the fight into a tight corridor with the window. Ready?
Give me a few seconds for shield. Okay, I'm coming left with ult. Get ready.
He's gonna have no
Oh,
shield.
I am.
Got one.
Oh, what do you mean?
You know die.
Zarya's going to our mega?
Fire at will.
Atta boy. Grab him off the
Zoning
point.
ult.
It worked?
Yeah. I mean,
Alright.
You can't get
she
to
wasn't
the
gonna
point
push
if
it.
You can't get to the point if there's a black hole in your way.
You're not wrong.
I love you guys.
Hey, it worked on first point. Gonna work on second point. Right?
What a young, spicy prodigy. Bye bye, I love you.
See you.
Double.
Bye.
That was a fun game.
Not a bad BAP, huh?
Yeah. That was a good save for the grab, dude. Holy crap, that positioning. It's like, oh yeah, she literally just can't die. Or he literally just can't die. You can't do anything about it. Deal. Can't even fire multiple.
Yeah, I waited for it. Like, I heard the grab come out, and I waited a second for them to push, and I just threw it against the wall behind them. I'm like, you can't see it, and I can sit here and just get window off of it. Thank you.
Delicious.
And then Doom killed her free. It's like, what the fuck? Dumbass. Plus, I was able to save us from Flux, because they Flux grabbed, and they had to spend the whole time killing my field just to get to everyone else, and all I did was hit E and then aimed straight down and spammed as quick as I could. So I hit E and then spammed the hell out of it, knowing I was gonna die, but I watched everyone else survive, and I'm like, all right, I did my job in the middle of a fucking grab.
There you go.
Holy shit, BAP is OP.
BAP is real good. It gets so much healing.
Oh, it waits for you to pick.
Yes.
I was like, ready. Oh, okay, it waits. That's cool.
You went up a lot of SR, I think, because you're at 2297 now.
50.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm thinking if I play, I might play main heals.
You seem to be pretty good at that.
Well, I can still control the game, but I can also make sure everyone's staying alive and watch everything else going on around to be able to direct traffic to a degree.
Yeah.
And not have to worry about who's behind me and what they're doing when I'm getting aggressive or not aggressive.
Yeah. Maybe once you get to higher SR, maybe you can play some more tank.
Well, the thing is, my SR is going to be split between, so.
Oh, it's true. But we still have healers if you play a tank.
Prepare for battle.
Yeah.
Select your hero.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
Hello?
I almost played Overwatch, and then I kind of slapped myself in the face. I was just like, hey, don't play Overwatch, play actual Overwatch.
I know. There's Overwatch, which is the, getting slapped in the balls repeatedly Japanese game show version, and then this.
And then there's a game that's actually fun.
Booyah!
Nice.
The only thing I'm not gonna like is seeing so much Mei.
She's counterable.
5, 4,
Got it.
3,
If they go Mid Reaper, you just use a Pharah and she's fucked.
round 1. Capture the objective.
If it's a Pharah map.
Even McCree can deal with her just because Flash dead.
Hello.
Cryo will come out. Definitely not going to be.
Don't move.
I knocked him down, got it.
I might have to go Moira.
Got Lucio.
Field's out.
Need a doctor.
Open fire. Zarya's behind. One.
Got
her. No, you're behind shield.
Lucio one.
We'll take that back.
Genji back right side.
Yep, Ana too.
Zarya no personal.
Activating the barrier.
I'm just gonna win that.
Zarya no unprotected.
You're one healer right now. I'm down.
They're off. Where's Hanzo?
Yeah, he blanked a little bit.
I've got unfinished business.
Supercharger is ready to be deployed.
Team up for special attack.
Barrier's down.
Yes, just right now. Ow!
Where's one? Nice. Put the shield down.
Gotta use ults.
Gotta keep your love
Give you one. You said use ults.
Hello.
Down with 3 ults, guys.
Well, it's tough to use ults in a way that'll actually kill things.
I don't think I can make it.
Yep.
Lost.
Draw.
Go. Score 0-1.
And there was nothing I could window there. They were too far back into the right. If I windowed that, they'd just be out of the way and kill us.
Yeah, that's a
We
hard
had to
share.
push it out a little bit further before window would be useful.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2. Capture the objective.
Let's go top left.
Yep, I'm with it.
Get into position.
Get in here.
Sigma one. Nice.
Gotcha.
Genji's one. No deflect.
This will heal you. Get in.
move.
Need healing.
Sorry, it's half on the right side.
No.
Genji no deflect.
They split us.
Dragon Blade.
It ain't my time.
Give you
12 seconds.
Огонь по готовности.
Triple ult.
It's time.
I am ready.
I'm under attack.
I've got unfinished business.
Gotta watch pushing through those shields. Can't heal you through them.
I was slamming my E key, but you know, whatever. Yeah, I was a little too aggressive there.
They're keeping us pinned down here. Let's not.
It ain't my time.
Ouch.
Let them out.
Anna's one. I got the Anna.
Rest in peace.
I'm split off by 2 shields. Can't get to.
That's in.
I tried.
Dead, okay.
Defeat. Play of the game.
Okay, so what was going? Oops. What was going wrong there? I wasn't quite sure what.
We
to
had
do.
half people that were barrier kill and pressure, and half people that decided to go dive into a comp you don't dive into.
Ah, gotcha.
Like, our Genji would go in and die, our Ball would go in and die, and our Winston would go in and die because they had barrier after barrier and way to block heal after heal. And our Moira wouldn't pressure up with them by pushing in. She was trying to sit back for some reason. Moira had to pressure in with them to go in with the divers in order to have a chance. But even when she would, she'd get focused.
Gotcha.
And then what happened at when we lost point was our 2 tanks decided to rotate away from point during the fight, and the rest of us rotated onto point where we should have fought because I had window and I was spamming I had window and I said I had window, and they just ran away from it again. So it's like, okay, run away from the spot where we can fight effectively. Good job.
Okay.
So half the team was playing one game and half the team was playing another game. That's what happened.
Rough.
Like, when I called Ball out, I'm like, I can't heal you behind the shield. They kept going behind Sigma's shield.
and then not coming back safely. Because I mean, Bull can do that. He just has to come back.
But you can't against the multiple Symmetra beams. Like, you get slowed.
Oh yeah, good point.
So he was getting slowed by the turrets, and he was using his grapple to engage, so he didn't have it to get back out, and they were scattered enough that he wasn't getting major shields off of it, so he'd just get burned.
Gotcha.
Because he couldn't get healed because the shield would just be in the way, and Moira didn't push with him. Or Moira was trying to heal long range as Moira.
That
I out-healed the Moira Ana.
To be fair, Bap gets nice AoE healing, so he can get a lot of healing going, like a surprisingly
On a dive
large...
team.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. Well, and they both
like
have
the
same
first half,
problem,
yeah,
right?
I got it because we were kind of bunker, but then we were No, Moira doesn't because she goes in with the divers. Bap has to do it long range, so he usually only hits one target at a time.
I gotcha.
Because it's a projectile, so I have to wait for it to land, and usually the Genji's jumped away, and Winston split up a little bit, whereas Moira can just look and spray, and when she hits someone with her spray, it's a hot.
Amazingly, a W key exists, and I felt like I was using it and nobody else was.
I was jumping up top and pushing in, but it was like Sigma would just shield me then. Because he doesn't have to really, he wasn't shielding the hamster because he was always dead. It wasn't shielding the Moira because she's stupid. It wasn't shielding the Genji because the Genji was always dead because he'd dive into the beams and die over and over. Genji, why? You are not good against Sigma, and you are not good against, like, honestly, Sigma can rip apart a Genji. Because if you bounce your shot straight down when the Genji's jumping around you, when they ricochet back up and explode, they hurt you a little bit, but they do way more damage to the Genji.
Yeah.
So you can force him off of you, and then you just sort of spam click and get rid of people. And if he hits you with a rock as Genji, you're fucked.
Because
you can't deflect it. Yep.
All of Sigma just has a giant rock and nothing can stop it.
Yeah.
I think that's the only ability like that in the entire game, actually.
I mean, there's Bomb. As in Diva Bomb.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, I guess that's fair. I was thinking more like a normal ability, not like Bomb.
Yeah, like Bomb is the only one.
That and Attire, I think, too?
Yeah, you can't deflect tire, but that's because it's, you know, not hurting you by running into you. It hurts you by exploding. And you can't deflect a fair rocket that lands on the ground.
True.
The explosion's not deflectable.
I've actually been deliberately trying to throw flashbang not directly at Genjis to try and catch them even if they're deflecting. I've
you throw
been learning
above.
that.
Because it has that sphere, so you kind of throw it above them.
Yeah. Or like
it's
to the
sort of
side
like
or
throwing it
something.
over Ryan. Yeah, well, above is easier because the box is wider than it is tall.
Ah, gotcha. Oh, okay, yeah. That's fair. Well, in the air is a little bit harder, I think, to catch him with, which is what I was thinking to the side, because I could throw, like, to the side and down, so it hits the ground at the point where I want it to guarantee it catches them.
Mm. You want to get used to the air, though, especially for higher ranks.
Fair.
Because that's Rhine Shield, that's a floating Sigma.
Yeah,
that's a Tracer as she comes in. That's Hanzo as he jumps off wall. That's a low-hanging Pharah. Like, air is more often going to be used. If you get used to throwing it at the ground, you're going to miss more flashbangs because you're missing half of the sphere.
Gotcha. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. I'll try and make more use of that.
But yeah, I can't fucking heal through a Sigma shield.
Nope.
When he's focusing me, but when he's focusing me with shield, he should be killable.
Should be.
Problem was, our other DPS was a Genji who couldn't do anything. He got an AKM blade.
Oh man, that is a serious burn.
Well, on top of that, fucking on first point, we capped that point because of me.
Sounds about
Like,
right.
the Orisa walked through the Sigma shield, so I couldn't heal her, and I was calling, back up, you're through shield, back up, you're through shield. I hunted down the Zarya, so I saw her on the side. I tagged her with a headshot. She got low and tried to run for the Mega. I chased it, and right before she could get it, I pegged her in the back of the head.
Nice.
And then I got window because I'd healed so much, and I killed 3 on point. I'm like, fuck, I just finished 4.
Hello, hello.
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 I'm sorry about him.
Hello, hello. We'll do this since we got the Ash and McCree.
Justice ain't gonna dispense itself.
Feels good to be home.
Damage increase. Attack commences in 30 seconds.
I ain't much for waiting around.
Super jump. I finally went into training range and bothered to learn the tack and how to do it consistently.
Oh, it's so important to know how to do that.
Yeah, it is.
I see Mercies do it all
I
the
can
time.
get it
in
about
order
80% of the time.
Nice. I've seen a lot of Mercies do that actually.
1. Attack commencing. Capture objective A.
They're holding it. Weird.
Go start for the Widow.
Pulling barrier back. Oh, they're under bridge, under bridge.
I got you, I got you.
Hello.
Unstable.
Barrier's down.
Should be at
Oh, that'll do fine.
I got a fairy Ash in.
That's fine. I'll come back. Annie, take them.
Monkey's coming in on you
Got
guys.
a shield. Yep.
And a no name.
I can't get that res.
Doom, 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 doom. Okay, he's dead.
Widow's main on that high ground, little high ground ledge.
I'm sorry, I got you.
Back into the mix.
Winston behind. It's all yours, Zarya.
Doom's coming in, Doom's coming in. I'm dead, I'm dead.
I claim this objective.
I had to get out.
Stand with me.
Ooh, Widow.
I got grab.
Widow's
I
super
can't
lit up,
stop
so
that.
she's retreating.
Shit. Nope, nope, nope.
Widow got me.
Still not dead. Oh god. Now I'm dead.
Yeah, we're down. We're down. Get out of there.
Well,
Healing enough.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
No, don't go. Oh, that was free art.
Sombra online. Beacon.
Good привет.
I'm gonna have Valk. I'll take out the Widow.
Barrier's down.
They no longer have sights.
Thank you.
Widow sleep. Move, 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 move.
We're purple. Yeah, we're good.
now hold on.
Doom down, Doom down. Go, go.
Sniped.
I got the rose. Where is she? Is she still up top?
Monkey's hacked. He has ult. Kill him now.
Easy.
What is top left?
Wait.
60 seconds remaining.
Just take the sleep. Just sleep.
Fire at will.
She's one.
I'm dead.
They got Widow.
Doom came in and got me as I fell.
One.
I am taking the objective.
Mercy.
Doom's hacked.
Doom. Doom one.
I'm dead. Ana.
Don't give up. We can still win this.
Monkey's hacked.
Must be taken.
Watch out for returning Widow.
I am on fire.
Nice.
I got trap.
Objective A captured.
Speeds up.
Commence attack on objective B.
Hog's hacked.
Push him.
Nice boop.
Got
You
him.
wasted that?
He wasted ult.
Widow's on top right. Got her. We're up two.
Nice.
Two.
Get a point.
Doom behind. He's asleep. Get him.
Ah.
Dead.
Camping heals.
Activated.
Winston.
I'm purple.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
Everyone on the objective.
Lucius hacked. He's under bridge.
Heal up.
Meteor strike.
Oh, I died with grab. Sorry, boys.
See you later.
Made him miss his
Doomfist
punch.
is hacked.
Yeah, I'm purple again.
Anna's one. If anybody's
Pull out if you can. Pull out.
That was a good eco push there.
Yeah, I'm 75.
Activating the barrier. Back in the saddle again.
Watch that hog to the right.
We can go around right side up and over.
Fire at will.
But you wasn't getting out of that. Doom behind.
Doom asleep. He's hacked.
I'm dead. What's the anger right side? What's on your Anna? What's coming in from behind you?
It ain't my time.
Yeah, if we push him right side, Doom's gonna have less ability. We can go up and over push his feet.
Okay.
60 seconds remaining.
Anna's got no nade right now.
Roadhog's under bridge. He's to the left.
I've got amp heals.
Roadhog's hacked.
I've got beat for
Have
this.
EMP. Monkey hacked.
That'll save it. Fuck.
Activating the barrier.
EMP
This
activated.
lap's never uneventful.
30 seconds remaining.
Too slow.
You're far now. Get in there.
This gunslinger's loaded.
I touched. I can't get back. Yes, I can.
Come back to Tracer.
Yeah.
This is purple.
Cheers, love! The cavalry's here!
Ow.
Round one. Complete.
Just in
Score 1-0. Switching sides. Prepare your defenses.
And I'll probably play the Doom again. I'm gonna go Moira against it.
Sounds good.
No, Freezer, go your namesake. Look at what we have.
Okay.
Yes.
Pro comp.
Not claiming to be good at her, but I will definitely play her and try and make somebody's life miserable.
Well, it's PTR. It's where we learn. We can
That's
learn
fair.
the 222 stuff better here. So it's comp without stress.
That's
Our
true.
world is worth fighting for.
I think I'm slowly becoming Fitzy.
It's not
I
my
played a whole lot of
preference to see
Sombra, now I have to learn
justice.
how to play Mei.
But I will see them done.
Your mini fits?
Pretty much.
Look at this. We're gonna do
Fitzy, but if he was terrible.
No. Fitzy if he was mediocre.
That's fair. Guess I'm technically above the bell curve in Plat, so, you know, mediocre is fair.
I recommend moving behind my back.
Heal up.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend
reward this.
objective A.
Put it right side.
Someone on point.
这样可以挡住他们。
Ball. Ignore him. Mostly.
You're down.
We're down 2 because we're down. Ow.
This fight is not over yet.
Yeah, they're coming in hard. Get the hell out.
Objective lost.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
They have sight.
Objective B.
冰墙升起来吧。
She dinked one.
Someone's low left. They're going under bridge. Whoa.
There's 2.5. Right side. Monkey slow.
Get into position.
What?
Trying to heal this. I got you. Oh. Almost got
Coming down
caught.
main. Coming down main. Freezing ball. Ball's frozen.
I've got Cole.
Freezing ball. Freezing too. We got
You're purple.
Hanzo. Hanzo 1. Don't play in window sight.
freezing. Monkey's frozen.
Gotta get out.
Nice.
On and asleep.
Ah.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
Tracer right side, she's on me. Or left. Yep, sorry. Not sure where Widow is right now.
Yeah, either.
Ball's coming in. Ball's coming in. Left side.
Ah, yep. Mine spreads a lot bigger than it used to.
My will.
Where's that Widow?
Probably retreated.
We're off, Widow.
Yeah, that's pretty nice. Freezing.
Ball's coming down.
On to bed.
Winston freezing, Winston frozen.
He's done.
Freezing ball.
Good mate, good mate.
Still got me.
This McCree got me.
Oh my gosh, I'm great on everybody.
Don't know what. What's this?
Hopefully enough damage to spread out.
Everyone is counting on me.
What's up, Blizzard?
Oh, I'm holding it.
Okay, we're good. Tracer below. Freezing.
Ball, watch it. Oh, no stick.
Get into position.
Alright, I have Blizzard for if that happens again.
Alright, good.
They have Brig now, and somebody else left on their team, so they're all screwed.
We can't let them win another fight like. They're down their Winston.
Just play it safe, they're down one. Ooh. Yeah, back it up a little bit, Bruiser.
Okay.
We'll use bomb, and then afterwards Blizzard to stall time, okay? Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Ham into the right.
I'll wait till
See
20
what?
seconds, okay? At 20 seconds, I'm gonna bomb.
Come on, everyone. Just a little bit longer. Activating self-destruct sequence.
It's
High noon?
Blocked it.
Brig one, brig one.
Oh, one dead, okay.
Ah, tech.
We're purple.
This fight is
I'm
not
cleaning
over
that.
yet.
I'm dead. McCree's on the left side.
Hi.
Blizzard.
Freezing Anna. Brandon's down.
Ball one. Got shield.
McCree's half.
I'm gonna come back to Tracer.
Briggs rallied. Oh, Tracer.
Defeat. Play of the game. Double, triple kill.
That was all on her, Lucio. Like, they inted. Hard.
Yeah, I don't... That McCree got so many kills at the end there, and then frickin' Tracer... Like, jeez.
Well, they were both high diamonds.
Ah, gotcha.
Which means they can aim. They just don't always use their ults appropriately.
Gotcha.
Like, they have to get used to playing as a team, basically, is what Diamond Step is. They have aim of someone in GM, but they don't have all the other pillars.
Gotcha.
Which is why I gave him a wide fucking berth whenever I was fighting him. Loot box. Even though it doesn't matter, I still want it. I have the fucking Genji skin on the PTR account. I'm like, they should count.
This is why I'm not opening them. I don't want to get disappointed or something.
Fuck, I was doing well as Moira there too. Like, I wasn't getting picked off easily. and my coalescences were actually doing stuff. Like I got the McCree and several others low, so Ball killed him at the moment he landed. Because I burned him as hard as I could with knowing he was one of the carries, and that's why we were able to hold. But our fucking Lucio just died. I'm like, everyone come back. Come back. Lucio's just hopping around up there. He gets flashbanged and killed. I'm like, why were you up there?
Don't challenge the McCree. He will kill you.
So they push in with Nano and the pop-off McCree. They spike out you guys with Ball, so you're popped in the air and he just kills you, and we don't have beat to stop it. I'm like, if you were that and our Lucio's fucking positioning at the end there, even when he came out of spawn, he was like hiding on the back left. Why? You had beat. Beat for everybody. It goes across the map.
If we wouldn't have had the 2 people die.
I at least knew what to do. Like, I fucking saved us with my beat. It forced them to use 3 more ults on our push.
Nice.
Oh, I was at like 20 health when I beated, and you were almost dead too. I saw your health spike, mine spike, us get purple. I'm like, fuck it, beat now. And I did the ledge beat too. I kicked off of a wall so I'd land on that top ledge as I came down.
Ooh,
instead
nice.
of the further down drop. So I sort of kicked up and just did a up there and caught everyone.
Yeah,
and then they burned like 3 more ults, and I'm like, okay, we can't win against 3 more ults, but it rated for 5.
Yeah, getting the beat that uses a little bit of piece of high ground, quote unquote high ground, to get off instant beat is so good.
Yeah, that's what I used. It was there's the 2-tier step to go right side and over. I kicked off the left wall and hit beat midair and landed on that one, so it was basically because I glided down.
Nice.
It's not easy to land. I've been practicing that just on my own on maps and stuff. I'd go in as Lucio and kick off different stuff to find spots where, as he goes, because he does that arc, where as he's getting to the side, he hits sooner. So he's kind of down low, so he goes up in the air and skids into something, so he doesn't have to do the full drop. It's like almost half the cast time. It's hard as fuck to pull off consistently. I'm still not perfect with it, but the fact I did it mid-match, I'm like, okay, I can be proud of my practice.
Yeah, for serious.
It's paying off. And I booped the fucking it wasn't even you that said it. Someone else. Oh, damn, nice boop.
I don't know
because
what
I was
that
trying to run away, and I just went up and over him and shot him back out into the core of us, and everyone's like, "Ooh, kill!"
Even we can't.
Yeah,
that.
motherfucker's not getting away. No, I'm not letting him out. I'm a Lucio. My job is to knock him out of position, so we all kill him.
Yup.
But yeah, when someone appreciates a Lucio boop from a fucking gold, and we had plats and we were up against diamonds, and we held our own pretty decently.
Yeah, I remember the one time I remember really appreciating a Lucio boop was I was playing on, I think, Somber or something, and somebody was about to kill me, and then a Lucio swooped in out of nowhere and booped them away from me so I didn't die, and I was like, yes.
Yeah, I do that all the time. I did that for our ball a couple times there. Plus, I got the touch, like, at 2.5, because I had to dance with a fucking Doomfist who was chasing me. Get off the pillars, kick off multiple, go under bridge, up around to loop out of the way, dodged his punch, touch point. So I had like 2 seconds left, so I knew I got the overtime. He caught me with an uppercut, got me low, but I was able to get away from him before he could get the finish off because I was fighting when he caught me, so he couldn't really do enough. So I went down, got the mega. I didn't think I'd touch in time because I saw it ticking down. Managed to hit my speed, kick off the wall perfect, swing around it, and touch point again. I'm like, nope, caught it. I'm like, holy fuck.
Lucio's job is the touch point.
It was there, and I did it.
Welcome.
I don't do
to
that.
Rialto.
Like, I've been practicing.
Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
Let's try something a little shield bustery.
Excellent.
Yes.
Oh, we have
Hey, what's up,
Tendies
you guys?
Shield. Oh, this is gonna be fantastic.
Justice
Yeah,
ain't gonna
that's what I wanted to
dispense itself. No, that sake's not half bad. But I prefer a little bite to my liquor.
I prefer BAP a lot of times these days, but this is one map where Zen can rotate a lot or sit down range a lot, so.
Yeah, for sure.
We will complete our mission.
And it's so open in so many spots, it's hard to get a good BAP field.
Good point.
Yeah, so when I coach the team, I've already been studying maps and new compositions. I've been doing my homework.
Attackers in.
I would never assume anything otherwise.
Stop the payload.
More as well on the right.
Worked on you for a second. Hansa. Monkey discorded.
I'm gonna die. I'm dead.
Genji discorded.
Anna's on
It's
point.
out. I'm healing up our Rhine.
Move up at my position.
I've got unfinished business.
They have a soldier now.
Discord's on Monkey. Dead.
Yeah, Arena needs healing real bad.
Right? Maybe? Nope. She's back, man.
Crack, kill Anna.
Rendezvous at my position.
Oh, shit. She's not showing up with the axe on my screen.
Eva's up top.
He's discorded. Soldier discorded in one. He's purple.
They're anti.
Baby Diva discorded.
This life's never
Soldier
unoffended.
discorded. He's one. He's running. Monkey. I got a Barnet.
Tranquility.
I was almost dead.
About to break.
Locked by the dragon.
Careful, multi-purple. Demon's discorded.
Need healing.
Monkey discorded. Dead. It's on Genji now. Where were discorded?
Excuse me.
Discorded
He's
Gen
going
counter.
up top to possibly all.
She was trying to call that. Monkey discorded in the back.
Hold on.
Back on Diva.
Buckle up. This gunslinger's
It's
loaded.
on Baby Diva. She's one over there. She's out. Oh, good kill. Nice sniper. Monkey discorded up top. Still discorded up top.
Just one.
He's out. Good kill.
Soldier's behind.
No, he left.
Where behind? Oh,
no,
yeah.
he's still
He's in
super
the windows.
behind. Yeah, okay.
He's discorded up there.
I need a doctor.
I'll keep you here.
He's running for Mega, maybe.
60 seconds remaining.
I got you, Ryan.
He's still up on the
I'm with
high.
our Ryan right now.
It's in half.
Nope. Oh!
The dragon consume you.
Too much through the nano.
Back in the saddle again.
Ah.
30 seconds remaining.
Winston discorded.
10 seconds
Dead.
remaining.
Touch it, touch.
I'm on fire.
Got you in my sights.
Above us. He's dead.
Round 1 complete. Score 0-0. Switching sides. Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
Zen's working. I'll keep with it.
Zen is so scary in the right hands.
Well, I mean, the monkey was making it easy. It was making his dives obvious, and we had a fucking Hanzo. Discord plus Hanzo is like death.
Yep.
Is that you slurping their SR?
Apparently.
I think Commandment's slurping that SR.
My business, my rules.
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
Tempest.
Oh man, this new reload speed is great.
Yeah, I'm gonna report that bug though when this game's done, because the whole game mana would no matter how much damage never show up with the crit X.
Weird.
Everyone else did, just not Anna.
Orb. He's dead.
Mine's on your right. He's discorded. And one.
Yeah. There we go.
You've been discorded.
Don't waste
I got your hunger.
Get too close to the sun, you're gonna burn. Enemy turrets down.
Strike.
He was discorded.
Enemy turret up ahead.
Got no matrix.
Soldier behind us.
Lot behind us. Come on, Diva, let's fight.
Where's one?
Don't waste my time.
Experience tranquility.
Do something!
Walk it off.
Who's holding the cart back? Oh.
Victory. Play of the game.
Inappropriate.
I don't know if their movement was bad or my aim just is pretty decent right now, but dang, it felt good to play Ashe there.
I had gold healing.
What?
Yep, I out-healed Diana.
That is not a thing that should ever happen.
Nope, it shouldn't.
My brain had... No wonder I felt like I wasn't getting any frickin' healing.
Yeah, Diana wasn't really healing, just DPSing. Hold on, I'm going to report him because that's going to carry over into regular games.
Okay.
Oh, they were the one that also said niggets.
Yep. Yes, but there's a whole bunch of time where I'm like, all right, I'm kind of low, but I got 2 healers, and then I would die. And then there was a bunch of times where I pressed the heal button like 3 or 4 times, and then finally I'd start getting healed. I think it was from you.
Yeah, I was healing everybody like crazy.
Know that feeling. There was actually reminds me of an interesting interaction where a brig was like, "Hey, I have gold healing," and I'm playing a Zen, and I'm like, "Yeah, because I'm a Zen. What do you expect?" Oh,
Whoa.
I forgot
Waiting
to...
for group members to select role.
Yeah, it's you.
I can't. I don't have that window.
Click on the comp button.
I can't. It says unavailable while searching for a game. That's a bug.
That's all weird. Oh no, there's a button that says change role at the top.
Nope. It just says cancel.
Oh, well then hit cancel. That's weird.
I bugged it out. I bugged it out. That's my old QA skills.
Yeah, your QA tester powers are showing through. But I meant to say earlier, but I forgot, you should totally be playing Anna because of your eye patch.
Ha! My aim's not too bad considering, but it's also good because it was my right eye that was fucked up, and my left eye is my aim eye, my primary.
Gotcha.
I just have to like sit a little different at my desk so the screen is centered up for my left eye. Than I normally sit, so I shifted a little bit to the right. So I had to readjust. So my mouse area took a little while to get used to because the angle, like I have a curve in my desk where it is. It's like one of those slightly curved one at like a 30-degree angle things.
Oh, interesting.
Monitor sits on the corner. So now I'm a little bit off the corner.
I imagine it's not too bad. You just, once you start paying attention, your instincts probably just kick in.
Yeah, pretty much. I almost fucking took out the baby diva, but the Anna slept her. So I popped the corner and let go the right click, and then I like almost aimed down, but I didn't want to wait to sleep, so I stopped. And then I started charging another right click. It's almost woke her up on accident. And then I stopped, aimed another right click, and then the Anna punches her to wake her up. I'm like, fuck! Released the right click real fast and luckily got the kill, but I'm like, what the hell were you doing? She didn't shoot her or anything, she just punched her.
Being a Anna that can't compete with Zen for heals. That's what.
Yeah. Well, I also burned trance when it wasn't optimal, but I noticed everyone was low for some reason and not getting topped off, and the soldier and the Hanzo were shooting freely. And the Rhine shield had the big cracks in it, and I'm like, nope! And I just pressed Q and topped everyone off real fast. And then I pushed the soldier and killed him, and the Moira killed her, and the Hanzo and killed him. The Moira tried to fucking call, and I dinked her in the head.
I saw that was amazing. Good old power of Jonak.
I can't remember if I'm rocking the Jonak skin or the Fuel skin right now.
I would be surprised if you weren't wearing the Jonak skin because it's so good.
It is, but I switch back and forth between the two. I also have almost every Fuel skin now.
Nice.
As of, I'm waiting for Sigma to hit before I burn all the credits. I will have 2 skins missing.
Which 2?
I'm gonna leave Symmetra and Torbjorn.
Interesting, okay.
Well, I mean, they're not gonna get the highest use out of me.
That's fair. You're not
Like, those are the least likely ones I will be playing.
You're not going to pull a Defran?
No. Or a Mangachu.
Oh, yeah. By the way, it is freaking me out to see Reaper being played and Owl, like, actually being played and, like, getting kills with his Death Blossom. Just sort of like, what?
Yeah, but he's only good with the one comp against the one comp.
Didn't say he
That's
wasn't.
the thing.
It's just my brain hurts.
Yeah, it's like I gave shit to someone on PTR because they went Reaper on fucking Jib.
That is.
And they were giving me shit about Monkey, so I purposely started messing up my jumps.
Welcome.
But I'm like, he's fucking F tier, and the dude messaged me. He's like, F tier, he's being played in Owl. I'm like, he works against one comp only.
Oy vey.
University.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
Justice ain't gonna dispense itself.
This is not a Zen map.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 1. Capture the objective.
Primal punch.
Flying also.
Field's down.
This is not your time.
He was low.
I'm claiming this objective.
Yep, she's on me.
Is that a mech? Hanzo's back, right side. And Hanzo knows happened. Yep.
Touch from
Good.
afar.
Back into the mix.
Hanzo's on right side, he just threw Sonic.
We got one dope.
He was left side. Hanzo's one right side.
Easy.
Where's one?
Bubbles down. Attack the objective.
He was out of mech.
I'm claiming this objective.
Good signal.
Got him. Top roll.
Hanzo's one up top. Ash is on the right room.
Dude got me. She's over on the left side, little hallway.
Let's start over at the beginning.
Let them up.
Hanzo's little right side mini room.
Just fire through. I think it's one. Immortality's around middle. It's gonna drop in 2 seconds.
Trina flash. They're still even? You're up, you're up.
I've got unfinished business.
No healers though.
Heroes never die.
Do something! Let that activate!
Mora's low. Got the Mora. That's one.
Double kill.
Who's got the hot hand?
Best round.
Nice.
Hey.
Score 1-0.
I'm back in the fight.
Well, it's high noon somewhere in the world.
Hello. Hi there.
This point's a little more open. I'm gonna have to be dodgy.
Wait, was I muted that entire last game? Did I make anything?
5, 4.
Don't worry, I was
a little
too.
bit.
2, 1. Round.
I think you muted partway in.
My percenter was bad. Think. I don't even know.
Detected.
Funny heart, get them off me.
Ooh, no, no.
Hanzo's low.
Attack the objective.
I need healing.
Thank you.
Coming back in this book is
You too.
Long place to come out.
Getting her mercy up.
Hanzo's low. They're all low, actually.
Back in the saddle again.
Oh, no way Soldier made it out of that.
I'm taking care of you.
Feel like a man possessed.
Barrier up.
Yeah, go ball here.
Zaps on the high middle ground. Ooh, that was a Sonic Curve, I think. Shield down.
Soldier's on his own here.
Hanzo's one.
We got multi-ulted.
It'll take more than that.
Yeah, we're starting in.
Heroes never die.
Her lamps don't.
Take cover. All systems check.
That's up for remake.
Commendable efforts.
Got you in my sights.
Oh, can't kill through that.
Mercy. Here you go.
Baptiste here.
Well now.
Go.
That's low.
Time to raise my
Barrier up.
Shield's on our side.
Hanzo's low.
Ah, stop running away from heals.
Reality bends to my will.
Hi.
That's Tracer.
Cheers, love! The cavalry's here! Just in time!
Heroes never die.
Round 2, lost. Score 1-1.
Barrier in place.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 3. Capture the objective.
Here it comes.
Barrier is unstable. Regen burst activated.
Oh, that was a
Hanzo's on
headshot.
fire. Hanzo's low.
Deep bullet. Nah.
The objective is now.
Oh no, Hanzo's one! Oh, he's on the Mega one. 2 dinks. Stupid frickin' Hanzo arrows. I hate him so much.
Not letting that stand.
Regen burst activated.
Smoke him out of there. The power of destruction.
Observe the barrier. Barrier is unstable.
Got pieces up in the high window.
Here it comes.
On fire.
Allow me to repair the damage. Fire it will.
Can't heal you over there.
Soldier's low. And start.
Get into position. Smoke him out of there.
Hanzo's coming back.
Activating
Nate.
the barrier.
We got it.
My ultimate is ready. Get to position.
Where do we want window? Where's they going?
Behind us.
Fields around us. It's out of his line of sight.
Hanzo.
It's down.
I'm on fire.
Thanks for the window.
Yep. Ah, I was reloading.
Observe the barrier.
Here it comes.
Enemy in orbit.
Hanzo's main. Tendies right side. He's one. No deflect. Probably grab the Mega.
Fire in the hole. This will restore.
Over here. Confirmed. Do you sense it? It's time for a graffiti flux. Activating the barrier.
Where are they?
Their main, maybe dark.
He got healed up.
Alfonso.
There goes Sigma.
Courtesy of the Digger.
Where did my Bob end up?
I don't know. I didn't see him.
I thought I threw him over in the left corner. I don't know where he went.
Play of the game. Triple kill.
As I throw down Bapfield behind us. Pick us up, slam us down. You can't kill us. If they Diva bombed in the air, they had us, but the Diva bomb was too late.
Yeah. I feel like it's taken me a similar amount of time to get 6 wins on PTR in comp as it took me to get the same amount of wins on live and quick play because people actually care a little bit right now. Here.
Well, we're also playing roles we want to play.
Yeah.
We're forced into specific compositions, so people tend to play together, except that one game we had where it was like weird 3-3 split.
Yeah.
And I couldn't go Moira to help carry. And then there, when I was trying to heal as Moira, literally I'd had them constantly running away from me while I was getting dove. And I'm like, Diva, behind, over, would you protect me?
Help!
I had Soldier, like, we went towards elevator also to get up to our tanks that went up top. And Sim sets up her turrets in the elevator. She's fighting a soldier down lower. And then I didn't see her leave the fight because he ran off, so I saw her beam stop. I see a Hanzo show up, and I'm like, oh, good, it's a 2v1, and I can heal the Sim unless he lands a, point-blank perfect headshot, but we can just fuck him up, and I'm getting storm arrowed because she ran away from me. What the fuck?
I mean, if it wasn't that, he would just land the perfect headshot because Hanzo.
I can duck Hanzo headshots. That's the thing, is I know his timing enough.
Ah, gotcha. Hanzo just makes me angry every single time.
Yeah, I really think it should be just the point of the arrow is the hitbox, but...
That and a bit smaller.
No, it's actually pretty small.
It's
pretty thin.
The hitbox is the size of somebody's head.
No, it's not that big. It's
I
only that in the kill
measured.
cam.
I measured.
If you do the head hitboxes actually extend out past the head. You can do the same thing with a Widow shot.
I'll have to check that out.
Yeah, you can fire up and away from the head and actually hit them because it's a square. It's not the shape of their head.
Yeah, but I mean, it should be a square that basically wraps somebody's head, not like a big square.
There are people where it extends up and out. Like, I've shot, you can do it with McCree where you can almost shoot between their name and the head halfway and hit them in the head.
Oh, I wasn't doing it above, though. I was doing it to the side.
You can do the same thing. The head hitbox is wonky. It depends on what character, though. Like, some have a really tiny head hitbox, like Tracer or Ana, where it wraps better, and it's also, like, a pain in the ass, and part of the model doesn't even count it. Mercy is also weird. Mercy also has invincible feet.
Every single time I encounter a Hanzo as Tracer, they're just sort of like, and I flick in your general direction, and you die. In the, like, 200 milliseconds since you showed up on my screen, you have died.
Yeah, because all it has to do is scrape the side of your head.
I hate Hanzo.
Yeah, whereas a Widow shot has to be precise.
Yeah, that's the thing. If a Widow shoots me in the head, I go, good job. If a Hanzo shoots me in the head, I say, I guess you shot in my direction.
Yeah, Hanzo shots are typically pretty lucky. Unless it's, masters and above when they can flick and, like, snap the shot on someone playing them up close, then those are nutty.
Well, yeah, if it's a high SR player, then yeah, sure, I believe that they can do it, but like...
But even then, sometimes it's a luck shot. Like Seagull, I've seen it happen, where he's coming out of spawn and all of a sudden dies to a Hanzo arrow and notices they're like, the Hanzo's just kind of spamming at the tanks, and one of the tanks shifts and it goes over his shoulder and dinks him in the head, lucky. And he's like, what the... Fuck!
Hanzo just makes me mad. I can't stand Hanzo, and he's used all the time because he's so powerful. I can't stand him.
It's because he can one-shot kill you with luck. That's the problem.
Like, you can technically get lucky with Widow. It's just incredibly uncommon, and it's uncommon enough that it's like you kind of just laugh it off. Whereas with Hanzo, it's like every game, there's at least one or two.
Yep, one or two times where it's like, what the f... He wasn't even aiming at me!
Yeah. Hanzo's the one character that makes me salty, and he's everywhere now. Every other character...
I really think they need to drop his arrow damage.
Yeah.
Like, make him fire faster, but drop the damage.
I'd be okay with that.
Like, not to the point of the storm arrow, where it's pop, 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 but increase the draw speed.
Yeah,
so it isn't like shots all the time. So it's thwunk, 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 thwunk.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know exactly what they need to do. I would really like them to do something to Hanzo to make it.
Or have fall off. Fall off damage would be okay.
You can't. No, their policy is that every projectile doesn't have fall off, so they're not going to change that.
Well, they should for Hanzo, because it's a fucking arrow. Arrows lose power over time.
I mean, same with the frickin' icicle from May, but they reverted that change.
Mm. We're defending Hollywood here. Yep.
You're making me hungry, McRiddle.
Oh man, now I want food.
I know, right? I'll go get a McRiddle now. Dang it.
My business?
I can't get a McGriddle this late, but I can get sushi.
Why would you not be able to get a McGriddle? McDonald's are open all the time.
I don't have a car.
Oh, let's go.
I'm McGriddles.
PTSD makes me hallucinate, so I shouldn't drive. So I got rid of my car.
Yeah, that's a good reason to not have a car.
I appreciate your choice.
I'm a conscientious person. I'm not going to hurt people.
You're a conscientious hallucinating PTSD sufferer.
Alright, so Ryan, Zarya, Doomfist, I think. Let me see if I can get this.
Attackers incoming.
Checker.
Smoke him out.
Body shot?
Yeah, I tagged them. Spamming. Ryan's out. Doom's up above and, yeah, I'm going. He's below.
Oh, what the fuck?
I tagged someone.
He's out here. Yeah.
Genshi's no deflect.
Sorry, I left.
Ryan's one. Ow. Fucking Doomfist.
I'll take care of him for you.
Everything can be hacked. And
Oh,
everyone.
Somber. That'll work. I was going to say McCree also would work.
Be right back.
Barrier in place.
¿Extrañaste?
I'm under attack.
Meteor strike.
Nope.
Initiating.
That'll take care of him.
Objective lost. The payload.
They're there.
I'm out of here.
Alright, I'll go up after him.
He's currently hacked. They roll off.
Come back.
Ahorita regreso.
He's down.
Initiating.
Ah!
See you
Fucking
later.
fumble.
hacked.
Thanks.
I might need this later.
Genji's over on jail.
Miss me?
Genji hacked?
Yes, deflect. Oh, they bubbled him out.
I got the Genji.
Surrender to my will.
Gonna split him.
Initiating.
Ryan's low.
Zarya,
Ready for duty.
EMP charged.
seguiste here.
Ahorita regreso.
The payload has reached the
He vuelto. La oscuridad te espera. I'm on fire.
Got him.
Been here all along.
Doom's hacked.
Zarya's pushed up high energy. She's got no personal now.
Огонь по готовности. Beacon in place. I'm out of here.
Took you long enough.
¿Qué onda?
Meteor strike.
Got the Ana.
Maybe I can do it last second.
See you later.
Enemy contact.
Yeah, they killed me right above. I should have switched to Pharaoh sooner.
3-0. Switching sides. Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
Justice ain't gonna dispense itself.
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
I'll enjoy the party. Heilstrahl aktiviert.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commencing. Capture objective A.
This will heal you.
Come and face me.
And it's pushed back.
An expedient solution.
Oh there.
Sorry, low.
God, reloading.
Got the May.
I have two of them in alcohol.
Anna's got no sleep.
Lucio's low.
Hold up.
I can't see you in there.
Surrender to my will.
Sorry, that is 1, 2.
Easy.
Check this out.
House regroup.
This life's never uneventful.
Some of us died and then just kept quickly in like they did.
I'm switching up.
Expect Barry to be available.
They just opened.
They just, yeah.
Activating the barrier.
I think they sound like these maze ults, so they have that.
Let's start
And
over at the beginning.
They have that. They have grab. They have like everything, right?
They use too much.
Barrier won't hold together. Barrier is out of existence.
The maze split off left side.
Hold up
Nothing dying.
60 seconds remaining.
Surrender to my will.
Ryan's about to lose shield.
And it's one.
Double. I'm under attack.
Oh, excuse me.
I am loving
Well met.
Allow me to
30 seconds remaining.
I'm on fire.
It's making the positive outcome. We must hurry. I'm on fire.
Objective A captured. Escort the payload.
Payload secure. Move out.
Someone's headshot back there.
I could have walked faster than this. Barrier, I'm
With it. I am unstoppable. Огонь по готовности.
The theory is correct.
It ain't my
You
time.
got two. Okay, you're up.
Yep.
Yeah, you're super up. Okay.
Chase.
On the right.
Moira, go up with them. Moira, go up with them. I'll stand.
On the right.
Moira, go for it.
Anna's one. No sleep. Oh boy.
Pardon me.
Let's go behind.
Oh, let's break it. I'm on fire.
Hold up.
Lucio's one behind. Got a Reddit, Lucio.
Allow me to advance.
And
The payload has reached.
Got it.
let them interact.
So why?
Nah. It should be finishable. There's multiple frozen things.
Easy. I need healing.
That's all.
Lucio's one.
D.Va's also one. Oh god!
Let's start over at the beginning.
Payload moving. Pick up the pace.
Doom down.
Don't move.
Yeah, Lucio. Doom's
Baby
headshot.
D.Va's one.
Doom's one. Got him.
Oh god.
60 seconds. Round 2.
It's high noon.
Score 3-3. Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
I like this.
Justice ain't gonna dispense itself. The hunt begins.
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
Oh, I see.
This will restore you. Five,
4, 3, 2, 1. 60 seconds remaining. Capture objective A.
Everyone, move together.
Don't worry, my friend.
Up the volume.
Hold up.
30 seconds.
Ryan's half.
Ryan's one.
Got him.
We gotta come back in quick.
Kill. 10 seconds
Come on, D.Va.
remaining.
It ain't my time.
Shit.
No.
Oh, God damn it, I was right there too.
I literally switched there like last second. It's because the damn symmetric turret slowed me down too. That's why I didn't make that time.
Oh yeah, I didn't think about that.
It happens.
I flew through him, but it fucking.
Prepare your defenses. Select your
Can we
hero.
do some cheese? I maybe some.
You know what?
Bastion.
Yeah, I was just about to
Bastion
pick
Torb.
him, but you got
Bastion
that.
Torb.
Bastion Torb, alright.
Let's do it. 2 shields too. It'll be good.
2 shields, 2 turrets.
Wherever you set up, Freezer, I'm gonna put the turret behind you, so it has an angle of sight, but also it covers you from hack and bullshit.
Probably set up here.
Just gonna go standard location.
Scorpion step.
Activating the barrier.
Try to call out bad shield timing. So
Look
I
out,
can
Freezer. There we go.
I have big plans for you.
5, 4.
I can drop
3,
because I've got E,
2,
so I'll be first.
1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Buckle down. Get it done.
Reloading.
They're gonna go
Where are
right.
they going?
Yep, they're going right side.
I'm dead. Someone else is gonna have to touch.
Line's down.
Gotta go now.
Yeah, there's so much. Get on there, get on there. Damn.
Defeat.
I think with
I had to stop. Yeah, I had to stop playing Pharah because the Mercy went to the ground and just started healing the tank on their way in. And I'm like, you left me to die to a fucking Ana in the air. I had the Ana one shot and she tagged me and I'm like, oh, I could get this. If I was blue beamed, she was dead. Nope, no heals, no Mercy stuff.
Yeah, that was... The other team felt very coordinated, and our team did not. Like, they felt like they were
I
actually...
split them perfect with Dragon on that Nano, and if we pushed the Rhine, he was dead. And instead, our Rhine was getting dicked on over and over again.
The part that made me frustrated was we took point A, except for, like, a Rhine and a Lucio. Lucio was 1, Rhine was on the point sitting there with, like, a mostly broken barrier, and nothing happened. I'm just sort of like,
yeah.
What? Why did nobody destroy his barrier, push him, something?
It's because I died to the Ana we traded because I wasn't getting healed. Mercy ran away from the fight. McGriddle. Like, I was up on the high ground. Mercy was over in the main looking at me, turned around, and flew out of the fight. And I'm like, I have this! Just heal me, I'm a fucking Pharah, and all that's left is Rhine.
Yeah, that was a weird game.
Like, they were attached to me for 5 seconds and then left, and I'm like, oh, great, you left me to die. What the fuck is wrong with you? You still can't fix stupid at this elo.
Nope, it's better. It's still better.
It's better, but, you know, if it's a Mercy like that, then I went May. As soon as I knew I wasn't being attached to him, I'm like, all right, fuck it, I'm gonna go May.
Yeah.
But again, like, I had to use Ice Block multiple times because I still wasn't getting healed, ever.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
I was fighting Silver Healing at one point. With May. I shouldn't be Silver Healing ever with Ice Block heals. I had Silver Healing at 1100.
Why does it feel like the healers are still not playing a class they want to play? Because it's like everybody's just DPSing.
They aren't, because they get shorter queues and they just DPS as a healer.
Yeah, that should work itself out eventually on live, I think, but yeah.
They'll get reported for doing it.
Alright, I'm going to go to sleep
Not
now.
healing. It's reportable. Alright, you sleep well, sir.
Yep, you too, man.